What conversation were we having while we thought we were muted?
Damn it.
Welcome to 5D1 Gaming, now that you can hear us, guys.
Yes.
Make sure to like, follow, comment, subscribe, and all the niceties that you missed. Last time, when we got together and you guys were watching us, Casas died.
He fucking died.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Casas died.
I was inside a frog's mouth. You gotta give me a second.
Yeah,
Yep.
you look a lot less digested on your stat page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So you want to do the whole thing you just did again?
No.
There.
Nah, anyway, I'll do it again. I'm gonna do it the abridged version. You watch it on Twitch? Please subscribe. Tweeze. Please follow.
Make sure to put
Subscribe.
an F in the chat for the
Twitch
sound
Prime.
guy.
Twitch
have
and
the
Prime,
rip emote.
link them together. Free subscription. We have the standard ones up. You're watching on YouTube, hit subscribe, hit the bell, get notified when we put these up on Wednesday, 4 p.m., 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And then give us a thumbs up. Leave a little comment. It all works out. It'll help us be seen if everybody does it. So please go on YouTube, comment on everything,
Share it all.
share it.
Thumbs down
Give
is cool, too.
total thumbs up for everything, or even a thumbs down. Who gives a shit at this moment?
We don't give a fuck. You're a crazy Larry's D&D. We go up, we go down, we go sideways.
Everything must go.
Yeah, exactly. Algorithms.
So,
We doing the fish thing again?
Oh, no. Humu nunu apawa'a.
Nope, missed a few vowels.
Humu humu
Go,
nuku
David, get it
nuku
for him,
apawa'a.
please.
There you
Those aren't
go.
vowels.
for our Hawaiian
Perfect.
friends.
For all of our Hawaiians. Yeah,
So,
okay,
anyway.
malo.
The last time we were together, fellas, you all spoke to Captain Mav. Pretty sure you guys had your battle. Won a good amount of money. And then, off on your way you went.
I rifle Casas' pockets.
Oh yeah. Now there's a corpse.
Yeah. Off on your way you went. You found the underground docks that were underneath this city, I would say. It was a large hotel, very, very large hotel with a fighting arena in the center. Then from there, you went through a series of tunnels, still staying underground. It seems kind of weird that you guys have been traveling for about 2 to 3 hours at this time, and you're still underground. Knowing that this city was very far inland, you can figure out that these were burrowed down there or were there prior. You came to an opening, a large opening, still covered, still underground, and in the process,
Yeah, Santa's here.
in the process, Rusty saw out into the distance there was three, let's say, lumps in the water. It kind of came to the surface a little bit and then went under. It was far into the distance. A little bit of time went by, a couple minutes, and leaping up from the water, there were humanoid turtles riding very large toads. A battle ensued, going back and forth, and with the rogue of the party given very many chances to disengage,
Many.
and use his movement,
Many.
found himself swallowed by a giant toad. and in the process was killed. It's probably my son with a hammer.
God?
Jesus.
Are you okay?
Now,
Oh, that's what you needed it for?
it was near the end of the battle,
Trade you.
and
It's flimsy. Don't throw it, Kevin.
right near the end, Rusty, looking over the edge, screamed out that Cassos was dead as he finished off the giant toad. And hearing that, Captain Mav, rushing over to the edge, pulled off a necklace of some sort. It's real high and tight up on his neck. It was just a gem that was right here. Tossed it down. And that's where we went to break. So, we're still in battle, because there is one giant toad left. Right now, as you all saw Captain Mav take off the necklace and throw it down, it bursts. Next up in the order is Brutus. You're 40 feet away from
Yeah.
the giant toad.
I run over with my flame smash and my shield out, and I make an attack reckless.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Oh, roll damage.
Oh, would we leave one frog alive?
There's
Yep.
still a one frog.
There's still a chance I can get my
Still a
first
giant
final
toad.
kill.
Here's my new mount.
So it's double the damage die and then fire too.
Yeah, it's all double all dice.
What are you
All
doing? Brutus, no, my mount.
Heba looks over betrayed.
Oh my god, what if we got you as a frog mixed up with the other frogs?
Right? Well, I was a frog, they were toads. There's a difference.
Do you look like a hemo frog?
I have a beard. Frog with a beard.
Couple mutton chops, you know?
Beard.
Damage?
10 plus 4 is 14 plus 2, 16 plus the 1 from the flame smash is 17 bludgeoning, and then 4 fire.
Okay. So 21.
Math. 2 weeks off. Rusty.
Oh yeah, blame it on the 2 weeks off, not the 26 episodes where you've done the same thing.
Yeah. All right. As you rush
I don't
up,
like you anymore.
as you rush,
Apparently Hemo got his gun. Shots fired.
Yo, bang.
Hit that soundboard thing all of a sudden.
Damn, so where'd you find this?
as you rush up,
Crazy Eddies.
kind of sneaking right next to this giant toad that has a beard, which looks like Hemo, kind of Hemo's face in the point.
I'm a bear now. I popped out.
Oh, you're a bear? I thought you were.
Yeah,
I thought you
he-
did a giant toad.
No, he
I got
did the
fucked
first.
out at the giant toad.
Oh, okay. So,
No,
Giant
Kevin,
bear.
no. Okay, so that's not how frogs procreate. First of all,
a giant bear. You kind of like sneak up right next to him,
Yeah, I'm a boxing polar bear. That's what I am.
and you make your attack, and you strike true right on the side. You can see the burst of flames, and it is a bigger burst than you're used to. But when it hits, you can see that you leave this char mark on the side. I mean, it is a good like 2 to 3 feet in diameter when you hit it right on its side. Second attack.
Also reckless. 11 plus 8, whatever that is. 19.
19.
Yeah,
That hits.
6 plus 4 is 14 plus 2 is 12 plus 1 is 13. 13 bludgeoning and 4 fire.
As you come down with the second hit, almost like a balloon popping. as you strike true, you dig this mace deep into the top of its head. There's the burst of flames, and it goes, explodes, guts everywhere, as it disappears in front of you.
First kill, motherfucker.
My mount, what are you doing?
Did you actually say that?
So, next up, since we are out of combat.
27 episodes in, guys. Mark it down on your calendars.
Yeah.
On this day,
Yeah,
The fucking
Brutus got a
barbarian
gold
gets
star.
his first
As-
kill.
That's not your first kill. There's no way.
First final kill.
What? Oh, so like end of combat.
Yeah.
It's
So-
pretty minor combat. We only suffered one death. Thanks.
So, Cassus. Last thing you remember was being swallowed by the toad.
it was so dark.
And as you're struggling inside its stomach, with every last bit of breath you're trying to get out, and your life seemed to escape you. Without your knowledge,
Of course.
from that point to this point, you wake up on your back, bloodied, covered in frog guts, and you feel like the worst you've ever been. Hurts to breathe, hurts to move. Over like the side of your face, you can see looks somewhat of a necklace, but in the center, it's a circular opening. But it's kind of like laying across your face at that point.
Oh no, he's a zombie. Fireball.
That's how you feel.
One more time. You want one more?
I can keep going.
As you all see, as Captain Mav reached over and threw this necklace down, there was a red gem, and at that burst, there was a burst of energy. It wasn't red. It almost, this gem dissipates into almost a dustless smoke. There we go. And as it rolled around Costas' body, you can see it get sucked right in through his mouth, his nose, and that's where you see the air start to go from his chest as it's just rising
Like, do it
up and
again.
down.
Okay.
And then you hear him moan. So, what do you guys want to do?
You said we heard him do that moan thing? I run over to him,
Okay.
not knowing if he's a zombie truly.
Okay. You gonna roll an investigation?
Yeah.
He's a zombie.
Brains.
We have to kill him.
12.
He's not a zombie,
Not a zombie.
but he did come back to life.
Can I tell if I like shake him or move him if he'll like, feel pain?
He feels pain.
Yeah, if he will feel pain.
You can
RP
move
it
him a
out,
little
come
bit.
on.
You can.
I'm ready.
Well,
Yeah.
Like trying to chop off his pinky toe.
I don't know why yeah, I don't know why you're
Costas,
asking me.
how are your reflexes?
Go.
That was my whole leg.
I feel like you being familiar with the captain and things that he would have at his disposal, you would recognize.
Yeah, would I recognize something like that?
You're
Oh,
back in.
Oh,
combat,
Doug says that I'm a
bro.
fucking liar.
Yeah, right?
Re-kill the cat.
He had a series. There's a series of things on him. Now you do remember investigating the chain that's been kind of
Right.
burnt into his chest. This wasn't on him prior, but it was this tight silver necklace. There was a gem right here. But that's the one that he ripped off and threw down.
Okay. I like shove him a little bit, like not shove him, but like shake him.
It hurts. Stop it, please.
You want to just lay there and collect your thoughts, buddy?
Is it over? Are they gone?
It can be.
Don't touch me. It hurts.
Just back away.
Okay. Anything else? Anybody else? Are you dropping your form or?
Yeah, I drop form and
Okay.
I walk over to my homie. Well, you doing good there, guy?
I need to rest. It
Healing
hurts.
and stuff, I feel like.
You're at 1 hit point.
This is only first and second.
Oh really?
How you get, Doug? Yeah. Can we get the medic? Ship's medic, whatever the fuck, whatever. I have paperwork. Hold on. It's in here somewhere. Can we get the powder monkey?
Mikey?
Are you asking for the powder
No,
monkey?
I'm not asking for the powder monkey.
Mikey, come out. Mikey just starts to bandage you.
Slowly cutting him more.
Uh-huh.
What do I need? Yeah, get one of the fucking surgeons, please.
Okay. Well, as you're asking for the surgeon and the medic, up top from where you're at is Captain Mav screaming over. He goes, "We don't have one. There isn't one on deck."
Well,
I
looks like I picked the wrong spells. All right. Well, we're gonna try and bandage you up and help you out with all your woes.
Did you use any spells?
Did I know?
Me?
Yeah.
Does the rogue know healing word? I know cure
Yes,
wounds.
Cure wounds.
I was a ranger. I don't remember. I want to say no because I don't have anything marked currently.
You didn't hunter's mark anything?
I hunter's marked and that fell. But that was the
All
only
right,
thing
so
that
that's one.
yeah.
So you have one more
Yeah,
spell slot.
yeah, you're right. You are
But you're at
correct.
1 hit point right now, and it hurts to move.
Damn
I'd
right
say
it
for the
does.
whole day, man, you have disadvantage on everything. Any d20 roll.
Alright. Where the frick is my...
Stop being dramatic and get up.
You're going a couple levels apart, right?
1d8 plus your spellcasting,
Oh, spaced out.
which is your wisdom.
Are you talking about Miss Becky?
Yeah, thank you. I'm
my
gonna
spell
inspire
attack,
you,
right?
honey.
Yeah.
Free grits
Huh?
for everybody.
No, it's 1d8,
Grits is
1d8
fucking
plus
nasty.
your wisdom.
Oh, 1d8 plus wisdom. Alright, so it's...
Captain, that was quite curious. What did you do there?
Well, that was something I grabbed in the beginning about 8 months ago. I purchased it for the reason of is that I thought since this was going to kill me, that was going to bring me back. But I was told that it wouldn't.
I could have told you that. That seems highly improbable.
Yeah, well, I bought it anyway.
Well, thanks for using it on our friend.
Well,
So that's
useless to me.
2 plus, that's 5.
Right, impending doom, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do it.
So that's...
We should drop anchor and take a nap.
Yeah. We can nap on the boat. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to be angry turtle frog mount people in here.
Well, we've had issues with them
Birds.
prior, but
Angry
they've never
turtle.
actually come full force like that.
So I'm 6.
Yeah.
Huh?
6 HP.
All right.
And who are they? Who were they, I suppose?
I mean, we haven't really talked too much to them. I mean,
the one
they
yelled
were-
cowabunga at me. Hit me with a nunchuck.
I don't know what that word means. I don't
Me
know
neither.
their language.
Pizza time.
So, but we've, like I said, we haven't had very many issues with them. I mean, when they started this whole town, and this whole thing, I heard there were run-ins with them, but nothing like this.
So they were wild
Okay,
then.
so yeah, next time we go around like somewhere where you hear like a rumor where there's like, oh, maybe there's these things with like pointy fucking sticks that are trying to kill you, it'd be super neat if you told us.
Well, I mean, they're everywhere.
Just future reference.
Brutus, can you help me to my room? Be gentle.
Yes, I can. You want me to roll for that?
To be gentle?
Okay.
I like salt. No,
Fucking Lemmy.
Natural one.
That's why I was like,
No.
Yeah, did no one else see the look in his face when he like had a brief contemplation about hitting him with his axe? Or something? Like I saw it in your eyes. Like you're like, kill him. No, yes.
No, friend,
I will be
friend,
gentle.
Friend.
I wouldn't kill Cos.
I think I picked the wrong person to help me out.
Right?
That'll kill
Because
himself.
emo.
eventually.
No.
So, do you? I mean, are you taking him to the room?
Yeah.
All right. So you take him to the room. It's you know to be gentle.
He's a lady. You gotta treat him right.
As you take him to the room, which room is he staying with? Is it the one with the arcane lock on it, or the one that has all the
Oh yeah,
vines on
that's
it?
right. Not boom boom. That's right. I would say he would go.
Because the
Casas, which room do you want to go to? Rusty's or Hemos?
Pick up a room.
I choose Hemos.
all right. So there is a series of vines around the door.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
I chop them down.
No, it's not holding the door closed.
Oh.
It's aesthetics.
Thank you,
aesthetic.
Stomy009.
Oh, no,
for
but-
subscribing with tier 2.
Sweet.
Throw them
Rusty's,
emotes in the chat.
Thanks, Eric.
Rusty's door is absolutely like not get inable.
So
His door isn't, but what about the wall around his door?
I'm
Pretty sure that would piss off the captain.
chopping the boat into pieces.
Well,
Well, that is
like
his
we got
usual
3 hours
MO.
till
He
we
did
sing.
hack a roof, a skylight into a roof.
I remember that.
you're welcome.
with that, you take him to the room. Which are you up
Hemo.
top, down below? It's
Okay.
a bunk bed.
Can I tell which bunk bed Hemo slept in?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's covered in hair and leaves.
Okay.
So which
Which one? The bottom one or the top one?
He always calls top bunk every time.
All right. So
Fucking
the top
child.
one.
Let's go with top bunk. Top bunk is way inferior, but it is fun.
Top bunk is the best.
Yeah, exactly. That's the mentality we need in this stream. 5v1 gaming, guys. We stream all months.
Top bunk.
No, bottom bunk.
Yeah, no, we're top.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're top
So you
bunk.
play. So you place him on the bottom bunk.
We shouldn't take breaks anymore. We
Yeah,
really
yeah.
should not. Like,
Where
it
am
gets
I
too out of
going?
hand.
Like that.
I mean, somehow Sadi got
Oh,
Tanner.
wow.
Like, I don't know how.
Oh, it's car show weekend.
Yeah.
Great. Good
So,
stuff.
and that's not makeup, people.
No, that's natural. That's natural melanin
But-
in my skin. Yeah.
I'm the one that went to Hawaii. I don't know.
He places you on the bottom bunk. I'm gonna guess at that point you're just gonna pass the hell out.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Take a cat.
guys, remember it is still early in the morning. If you were to compare, it, maybe around 10 to 11 o'clock
Yeah.
in the morning. You two are still up on top. There's the weapons and the dead carcasses
God.
and of both the turtles and the toads that were there. They're all there, and you can kind of see some deckhands. They come up, seeing like poking their head out. They see that it's been cleared out, so they start to try to clean up, but you can see that they're stressing trying to drag these turtles. They're pretty heavy, and the giant toads are they're gigantic toads. So there's a lot of weight to move around.
Is Brutus back up
You
deck
know
on
that
at this point?
mentality? So
No,
Constance was
this
here.
is on your way down.
He would skin the turtles and take their shells, and then we would wear them as armor.
Actually, can I have a few of those legs, if you don't mind, gentlemen?
They look at you like awkward, like they're like, you got,
The
you
frog,
want
frog legs.
the frog legs?
Yes.
Okay, as they like, the one that exploded, they have like 3 legs. They bring it over and they kind of like drag it to the bottom of the steps, just set aside for you as they're cleaning up the rest of everything.
Excellent.
Oh, the shells are so cool, though. Hemo wants a shell. I'm like, how do I do this as Hemo? You know what I mean?
Oh.
I don't think I can.
Plus Eric just tipped $20.
Oh, thank you, Plus.
Let's find out what he said.
Kill the cat.
1 reroll for each player.
Oh.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Eric.
you so much.
So that's
That's a blue. That's a dark one.
That's the dark one.
Blue.
I'm taking these 5.
Thank you so much. Don't you don't want to eat those.
One time, where was I? I think it was like my little cousin's like
Try it
baptism
again.
party or something like that. I saw like 12 of these things in a display. It was really funny.
I still have 3 from the last
I did.
time that you donated to me.
So if you don't wake up next week randomly, I know why.
Because I did that 15 years
So-
ago.
Yeah.
So anyway, what are you guys doing? You guys are on the deck.
Yeah, I can't figure out like a feasible way for Hemo to get one of those shells sounding like Hemo. So nothing.
Okay.
I don't know if any reagents are needed for like turtle shells are part of any. So
Well, I'm saying, yeah, like burn it out, like the hollow at the end. But that seems like, it's not happening.
Okay. As they're cleaning up, you can see that right below the main mast, they are piling a series of weapons there. You see 2 short swords. You see what looks like a hand crossbow. You see an ornate dagger. Other than that, I mean, it's kind of like that little pile. That's
Yeah, I investigate the pile of things. Is anything like super shiny or stick out to Hemo?
yeah, they're all pretty clean.
Like I meant like shiny, as in like ooh shiny. You know what I mean? Like looks different.
They're
Cool.
clean. Even after all that battle, they're pretty clean.
Cool. I look at the ornate dagger.
Okay.
I investigate it.
You investigate it?
Yeah.
Roll me investigation.
13.
All right. The dagger, it has a silver handle. The guard on it it's a small guard. It looks like it barely would do anything. But as you start to get to the blade, it is a black blade. It is black as night. And you can almost see inside it almost a wave of black smoke that's inside the blade.
Oh, neat.
cuts a hole right through the bottom.
Oh, my bag of holding.
Would you like?
Dimensions rip open.
Would you like to know what that does?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, thank you. I'll cast Identify on the dagger.
Are you casting the spell?
Yeah. I take out like a little feather and just brush it, and then like little words pop up over top it and tell me what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I don't want this in here.
Okay.
That's a Casas item. It's a shame he's dead.
Yeah, it is a shame.
Right now, there's still a little small pile there. So
They all look kind of neat.
yeah, they're all very clean.
Okay, I pick up the crossbow. I look at it.
Okay, looks like a regular crossbow right now.
Okay. So I'm like, oh, I guess I'll wait a little bit, and I just like pile all the weapons in the bag of holding.
Okay.
So what
So
did I just pick up? I'm sorry. Just like,
2 short swords and a hand crossbow.
yep.
And then fancy.
This is the pile of items.
Anthony.
Do you want me to just sit
Oh.
there? Do you want me to just sit there and like take the next hour to cast Identify and all?
If you want to.
Or are you just gonna give it to him? I do that, but we'll expedite the process.
It's 2 +1 short swords and 1 +1 hand crossbow.
The weapons are barbaric anyway.
And they're from the carcass of the one turtle. You get 37 bolts for that.
Sounded like a Subi. Or Evo.
One Michael Bolton.
We nickname our items. There we go. Captain, when you get a moment to return to your quarters, I would very much like to investigate the cursed object around your neck.
It's fine.
Excellent. Let me know when you head below deck.
Okay. Hemo.
Powder monkey.
Oh,
You see him, he kind of like goes underneath and he tosses this thing towards you. It looks like a large stick.
A large what?
Stick.
Oh,
That's not what I heard.
Coming down at you.
I know.
As you grab it, it lands in your hand, and you feel steel. As you look at it, it is a long steel pipe with an opening on the one end. It's a wide opening. As you look down, there is a wooden handle.
This is my boomstick.
Bullshit, that's his leg.
Yeah, right. His leg shotgun.
Leg at me.
No, it's not his leg.
There's two.
Okay.
This is a really nice one that he gave me.
Yeah.
Okay. Guys, look! I finally got one.
I had back below deck.
Do you accidentally pull the trigger?
Can I like when he starts waving around? Can I throw my stick and dive on the floor?
There you go.
Shit! Shit!
That's a lot of shit.
He's like, look, fella.
It's just like he starts tagging it
Fires
around.
a random shot.
Damn it! I
I
don't know Wall of Force yet.
Yeah, as he's doing it, people are just
Yeah, exactly.
their hands are
Look!
just
And everyone's like, ah!
That's funny.
So
Scary.
now that is all filtered out, what do you guys plan to do this time? Because as of right now, the boat is still continuing down this path.
Costas is sleeping. I go find Mikey, I guess, to talk to him.
Okay, you go to Mikey.
Yep.
All right. Roll me a perception check while you're looking for him.
16 plus 5. 21.
21? Okay. As you're going down, you go to the first deck, you look around, you see the series of cannons that are lined up there. There's some maintenance going on. As you look, you don't see Mikey anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So you figure, okay, I'll go to the deck below it.
Mm-hmm.
You hop down. You're searching around. Near the back of the boat, there is a closed-off area. You can see it has what look like saloon doors. They're kind of like on hinges, where people are able to walk in and out. And you can see a series of people going in and out, in and out. As people are going in empty-handed, they're coming out with these little barrels. And they're going towards you. You can see them getting stacked next to each cannon. So, but looking around, are you going to look inside?
Yeah.
Okay. As you look inside, you see there are bigger barrels, like 80-gallon barrels. And you can see that there are a series of people scooping out some of the black powder, putting it into these smaller barrels as they're capping them. In the left corner, you see Mikey. He's like almost covered in this black dust as he's working away at putting all this into these smaller barrels.
Yeah. What's up, Mikey?
Good to see you.
Yeah, long time no see.
Yeah.
Well, here you go. And I give him just one of the +1 longswords, and then I walk away. That's it.
You give him a +1 short sword?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck yeah, I do.
So, he looks at it, and like as you walk away, you don't notice
from
anything.
the bet.
Okay. Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
All right.
You give him a +1 longsword?
gonna
The
be-
little ruffian?
Fuck?
I'm gonna be studying that ancient book until the captain calls me one of those.
All right.
Quarters investigator.
Roll me a d20.
Yes. It's got a skull on it, but it's a natural 17.
Natural 17.
Yeah.
It's your it would be your intelligence
+8.
+8.
25.
Your intelligence?
Yeah, my intelligence.
That would be 26.
Oh wait, well, with proficiency or what?
No proficiency.
I'm not
Just
proficient
straight
in reading,
intelligence.
Doug.
I don't know how
No,
to read.
you don't.
All right, so it's a +5. 22.
22. Okay. Good enough. As you're reading through it, you feel that
You feel inspired.
as you're reading through, before you saw similarities in the writing, and you're trying to remember where you see it, and it's starting to come a little bit easier to you as you start to notice the writing, but you're not able to figure out. You're not able to decipher what is on the page, but you feel like you are on the right path.
And it looks like I'm like sitting on the boat with like my back up against like the railing or whatever, I guess, or someplace. And I've just got like the one book here and then a book out on my lap and like a giant feather pen, and I'm just like, and writing in the other book. And like as the boat's moving, I'm like, just getting seasick.
Okay. At this time, you would be back on the top deck, Brutus. Casas, you're out cold, so.
Yep. They disposed of all like the bodies and everything, all right?
Yeah.
So-
They dispose of all the bodies, but you see these 3 huge frog legs that are right on the bottom of the port side.
It looks like we're gonna get
Steps.
good tonight, boys.
Agreed. So no way to tell if they had like gold or anything on them, right? No way to tell if they had like any gold or currency on them.
Right now, it's kind of cleaned up. So,
Bullocks.
There's a couple frog legs on deck.
yeah.
Giant frog
Giant
legs.
frog legs.
Real quick, being a sailor, would Brutus have eaten frog legs before?
Yeah.
I go up and I grab one.
Okay.
Those aren't for eating. What are you doing?
What are they for? What,
Because
and
the
what are you
giant toad
talking
legs
about? As I
technically
take
eat
a
a poison.
big bite-
Have poison!
What?
The giant toad legs. BT dubs.
Brutus doesn't.
Poison is ingested. He took a bite.
Oh shit, dude, you are rifling them off today.
Give back that blunderbuss. I take a big bite of the.
Okay.
Excuse me, no.
As you grab the smaller of the 3 and you take this huge bite, I mean it is raw.
Fishy
I mean
almost.
it's almost the mucus on the outside of its skin. I mean it sticks to around your mouth as you're chewing in there.
Oh, I'm like, picture's gross.
And as you're like chewing and you're getting ready to swallow it, I mean it's tough.
I'm no longer hungry. That's for sure.
And I mean, as you swallow, I mean, you can feel the stickiness of the mucus of this piece of meat just slides down your gullet.
If he chokes or like he gets stuck in his throat, I do not perform.
I'm pretty sure Heimlich did not exist.
Okay.
Does anything happen to me at this point?
Not what you think.
You're gonna.
Not what I think.
Not when you think.
Oh, not.
You
when
just
I think.
wait 4 to 6 hours.
Yeah, exactly.
No, not what you think. It's definitely not. Nothing's happening right now.
Dun dun dun!
I get it.
Excuse me, but eating frog legs is not called for in the recipe.
Rusty, these are not frog legs. These are toad legs.
I have plans for them.
You thought they were frog legs?
They'll suffice.
Are you sure?
We'll find out.
Mad scientist shit going on.
Oh shit! I gotta resize that.
Are they yours?
What?
Are they yours?
Yes. Yeah, right?
Ask for them to be put aside for you.
Yeah.
They're
Does he
yours.
remember that?
Yeah. I didn't personalize them, but I asked them to hold them on deck, and I'm going to ask Casas to hang on to them for me for experiments.
Do you want me to bag them and tag them with your name on it?
How do you mean?
Stow them away and put a label that says, Rusty's, do not eat.
Well,
I thought that was a given, Brutus, but I never know with you.
The note's for him.
I know.
Or am I
all
gonna
frogs
say-
like, damn it!
but he
All
can't,
frogs like
That looks
shit!
like my handwriting.
but he can't read, so it doesn't matter.
Exactly.
It's just a paw
I can
print.
see it now. Brutus goes to Rusty. Can you read this bedtime story to me?
No, Brutus. I
can't
think
read.
it'll be fine if we just leave it here. No one else came over to it. No one else was curious but you. In fact, you were the one that I was trying to avoid.
I don't blame you. Real quick. Seabirds, like wildlife on the sea. Are they around at
You
all?
guys are still
Kind
underground.
of like a cavey thing. Boy,
Any wildlife that we could see?
Dead turtle,
Roll me a
frogs.
perception check.
8.
8. you're looking around. I mean, it's pretty dark. Even with your dark vision, you're trying to search around. You're looking at 150 feet up to the top of this cavern that you're going through. You can't really see very much. The occasional glint off of what you think is maybe water or diamonds or some sort of crystals that are up at the top. You can't really tell. It's just there's a glint up there.
Diamonds, you say?
It's just a beam of light, kind of like it sparkles. Almost when you look up, it looks like the starry sky.
They are forever, I'm told.
Diamond.
Kanye jokes.
No wildlife from what you can see.
But I know there's wildlife out on the ocean.
Yeah.
I sure hope so.
Is that why they call it the Dead Sea?
There's a fish.
What?
Sometimes I hate you all, other times I love you all.
So, what are you guys doing? Are you guys just relaxing for the travel time?
I'm like a little appalled that he like ate my frog leg. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go fill up like a water skin. Do we have any water? Can I like look for water?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go look for water and like fill up a.
Look off the side of the boat.
No, like drinkable water. Like
Look off the side
like
of
a
the boat
water
and then
skin or
press
a
them.
mug or something, and take it to Casas.
Okay. Well, you have a water skin on your person.
Yeah, but that's for me.
Yeah.
I don't wanna.
Secondary water skin for sick cat.
I don't want to make myself uncomfortable.
As you
Fucking rusty.
as you go down, you'll find on the first subfloor I'm sorry, my eyes are hurting. You'll find an area where there is a series of almost similar. There's these 80-gallon drums almost that are set up there. You can see that there are tops that you can open up, and as you open up one, you can see that there's fresh water that is inside.
Is there any like cups or mugs around? Or?
When you look around, you can see there's a series of water skins that are kind of hung up right above the wall.
All right, I'll grab one, fill it,
Mm-hmm.
take it to Casas.
Okay. Are you even awake
No,
when he brings
still
it to you?
can't
You're out cold.
go. How cool.
Okay. So, as you go in, he is laid out on the
Do I have
bottom
to
bunk.
like move a bunch of branches and pry the door?
Yeah. It's all aesthetic.
The fucking hemo. Jesus, I'm not in the jungle. I'm on a boat.
Moss.
Yeah, Is he just like dying in bed?
Making those noises
he is
nonstop.
hurting.
I'm really good.
I
Random
mean-
mushroom caps are falling from my top bunk into his mouth. It's like,
You can see. I mean, he is battered, bruised. Even with his all of his body covered in the cat hair, you can still see there are a series of cuts and even deep bruises along his legs and his arms.
And burns.
And yeah, you
Stomach
can
acid burns.
in some areas there is the hair that's completely down to the skin because of the acid of the in the stomach of this
He's
toad.
partially digested. Cool. All right.
Yeah.
Casas, wake up. Yeah, you need this. I'll give him the water skin.
Okay.
Take a drink. I'll help him. I'll help him. If he's that can't.
Roll me a Constitution save at advantage. It would be at advantage because he's helping you, but you're at disadvantage, so it's a straight roll. Constitution save.
you drown, you die again.
Rusty
Nat
waterboards.
20.
Nat 20.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
You
Goes
waterboard
down
Rusty.
just right.
I don't accidentally drown him. I'm not Brutus, okay?
Yeah, but because of the damage that he has sustained, it's one of those ones where he could have.
It's going from his esophagus into his.
Yeah,
Yeah.
whoops all
like,
permadeath.
Whoops, all permadeath.
Just comes out of the hole.
All right, so don't interact with Casas, dude. I got it. So I'm trying to kill him. Jesus. And Casas, now that you're up and you have this water, I could really use the bag of colding.
Is it on me?
Yeah.
Okay.
You didn't take it off.
Not true. It's
I'll like wherever he's pointing or like gesturing to, I'll go
Okay.
and grab it and take it from him.
Okay. You have the bag of colding.
I go back upstairs and I jam my giant frog legs into the mouth of the bag.
Okay.
Like it's just on deck, like.
It's a tight fit, but it goes in.
All right, cool. Wow. Emo, put it away.
What happened?
Is there any
I
other
would have
more?
thought Rusty would have been doing
Right?
it.
Right. I'm sitting here like everyone's walking by watching me struggle. I'm just like, no, that's fine. No one help me. I'll do it on my own.
And everybody listens to you. They let you do it on your
Oh,
own.
he's such an
Not
independent
entirely
man.
as the quartermaster, I
Eat my frog legs.
was just gonna offer to help you and just be like,
I know, right?
Are you... now, what did you do with the one? Did you drop it, or did you take it with you?
I left it there.
You left it there? All right, there is the one with a huge bite in it.
I'll leave it there.
It's the smaller of the three.
Yeah, unfortunately, I want the small ones.
The two that you have are the hind legs, though.
Oh.
So they're a lot larger.
Cool. All right, I stuff them in the bag, and I go back to studying, waiting for the captain.
Okay. As you guys are going along, anything else?
Nah, I mosey into my room and jump on top bunk, check on Costas there, and then just go to sleep. Or relax, like I guess.
I'm fucking.
You said it's still like relatively early in the morning, right?
I mean, with everything that's been going on, I would say it's around like 1 or 2 o'clock.
Okay. I go around to the different shipmates, introduce myself, tell them who I am, my position, and everything like that.
They know you. I mean, they were already told. They mentioned to you that Captain Mav already told them what's going on.
Oh. Alright.
Some of them are kind of assholes about it. Some of them are
Who
more
are
kiss
assholes about it?
asses.
Is Mikey an asshole about it?
I wanted to
Mike,
be quartermaster.
you don't even see Mikey. He's kind of like working in the bowels.
He's like the wind.
Sharp
So-
little toothed
That's
wind.
called foreshadowing, if I'm not mistaken.
What?
Do you believe in foreshadow? Do you foreshadow?
I believe in 5 shadows.
Fuck.
So, but as you're introducing yourself,
You're taking a longer sleep.
the Powder Monkey area is, not where you normally find yourself.
Right.
Whatever. You just want to relax.
I mean, that is for they're like the lowest of the low, right, on a ship. So,
Pat a bog, Keith. Not for
like,
long. As soon as you
usually
get a-
when you find powder monkeys, they're the young kids that are on the ships.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So we're gonna take over. Just keep giving them +1 weapons.
Are you saying I should kill them all now?
It's hemo ship now.
okay.
Fuck.
So,
Pirate Lord.
as everything's going along, you're introducing yourself. You're sleeping. Rusty's doing his thing, and you are. You said you went in. You kind of like just resting. Also.
Yeah, me.
Right where Costos is.
Yeah.
Okay. As it comes along, you find yourself drawn towards the deck. Looking out, you can see at this point it's around like 6 or 7 o'clock p.m. You would say. You see this long tunnel at this point. On the end of the tunnel, there's a bright light. As it's coming closer
Time has come.
and
Mama?
closer, sort of like what Casso saw.
Death.
Was it
You know
death or was it when you were coming out of the frog's mouth?
I couldn't tell the difference.
Exactly.
He doesn't remember coming out of the frog's mouth. The only reason why he even escaped that toad was because Rusty put a hole in the side of that toad. So,
Did I?
yes, you did.
No.
Yeah, you had like a 16 damage on a firebolt.
I forgot.
Well, oops.
So
That's why I'm here. So, and he only had like 2 hit points left. So, with that, as it's coming closer and closer, you can see almost through this light, you can see the ocean as it opens up. As you reach the end of this tunnel, and the light, it's almost like a burst of light, almost blinding. As you shed your eyes away from it, you look around as you're seeing everybody's doing the same thing. It's just the only person that's not doing it is Captain Mav. He's up to the top, staring straight where he's got to go. From there, it opens up and it is the open ocean. You can see the waves are crashing through, almost looking like it's going to push this boat backwards, but you can still hear the hum from the bowels of this boat as it starts to push its way through. You get a good like 200-300 feet away from the shore, and that's where they drop the sails, and with the hum and the wind blowing, it's able to take it, and this boat starts to lurch forward. You would feel from previous experience from the last like 8 months, because you did arrive in Treadcaster on a boat.
No,
Or-
we arrived in Sladens.
Sladens on a boat. Sorry, Sladens. You did arrive in Sladens on a boat. You can kind of feel that this is normal speed. Even as large as this boat is, as wide as it is, as heavy as it is, you know just from basic knowledge that it should not be moving this fast. But you can kind of contribute that the hum that's coming down from the ship is adding to the movement on this. But this is a large ship to be moving this quickly. From there, he just sails right out. Comes to around 8 o'clock. Certain people come up from the bottom of the ship. Some of them holding these large bowls, somewhat of a stew type that's in there. They start handing it out to everybody.
Should be extra delicious, right?
Mm-hmm. They go over to you guys still. Yeah, I know he's still there, but are you still with him?
What? Down in the room? Nah, I
in your
would
room?
have moseyed off after a while.
Hmm?
I would have moseyed off after a
Okay.
while.
So they come to your room, Casas. You hear the knock on there. Goes, Sir, would you like some food?
Nothing that'll require chewing.
Okay, and he like puts his hands in the stew, takes out some of the heavy stuff, and like throws it down on the ground, and like he hands you the bowl. It's just the liquid in there. There you can see a few carrots, a few
Your
and
fingernails.
yeah. Where's my list?
Fungus of some kind.
You can see there on the top. There's still a little bit of what looks like dill in there. As you look down, there is like this heavy, almost looks like a hunk of meat. But as you look at it, I mean, you knowing what meat looks like, I mean, this is a root of some sort. It is like almost a brown gray as it's been cooked through here.
I hope you washed your hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. Fucking sailor. Got it.
I-
His hands are clean.
In too much pain to really care.
Yep. As he like comes in, he kind of hands you the bowl, and he turns and just leaves. But right now, like you look down, it's a deep bowl. It's filled about 3/4 of the way. What are you rolling for?
10 or higher, I spill it. 10 or lower, I successfully take a drink.
So out of 10, you do both.
Yeah, there you go.
Or
He's
1
all
to
over
10,
it.
11 to 20. All right.
No, it's we're sticking
No,
with
no,
that.
no. You leave the 5% chance that you spill it while drinking.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay, yeah. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. I like it. Watch it be a 10.
I'm waiting for it. I want it to be a 10.
And I
You
missed.
rolled it out.
Oh, 5.
5.
Success.
You drown.
If it was a 1, he drowns.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
So that was what? Drank it? You were fine? No
yeah,
spelling?
but yeah.
You take
All right.
1d4 drowning damage?
So, from your previous experience with the water, you can kind of figure out, okay, this is how I should drink this liquid, and you're able to drink the liquid successfully. Your stomach feels somewhat full. I mean, there's no solids in this, but you would think that this stew would be more of a bland stew, but with the series of everything that's been, the things that don't look like they were from a ship stew. The dill, almost the root that you saw that was on the side. Like it's still like outside the door. There's like a couple pieces of like you see some hunks of beef, almost the gristle hanging off of it, and then you see this large root like piece that's there, and it's just in a little pile right next to the door because he just like threw it down on the ground.
He definitely watched the sands.
Yo, facts.
But it tastes very good. And they go around and they hand bowls out to everybody.
Well, thank you.
So
now I have to like sprout a third arm to.
yeah.
I'll feed you, Rusty.
Is it a viable alternative to jump off the boat instead?
You could always be thrown off.
If you want to, you can.
You can always be thrown.
We're kind of in the open ocean, so
Yeah.
you can if you want to. Can you swim?
No. Yeah, not anymore. Back in my day, I'll have you know that I hope you're ready for a 45-minute story, and I occupy this NPC.
They do.
No,
They
they
listen
just sit
to
there
every
and
word
listen.
you say.
Oh, God, I ramble,
Yeah.
and like it's none of it. Like less than half of it happens because
Yep.
I just don't remember
He's
the
they're
good old
looking
days.
at you, and they're hanging on every word that you say.
Then I rolled the troll through the cloud giant city of the Underdark.
Cloud giant.
Things that don't make sense.
Yep. He doesn't know, so he's listening. It's this young, you would think about 15 or 16-year-old boy. I mean, you can see the scars and whatnot from being on the ship for so long, with going through many battles, and he's battle ravaged. Head is completely shaved. He's completely shaved bald. So, but he's listening to every word you say.
That's unfortunate. I feel bad.
Yeah. So they hand you guys what the stew. It's for dinner. But as they hand it to you, everybody kind of like goes off, and they allow you to tend to your food any way that you want.
Yeah, it's like, it's good. Enjoy it.
So from there, you start to see a series of lights go up on the side of the ship, and on the front, you can see there is a beam of light that's just coasting across the ocean, just searching left and right. On the sides, doing the same thing. But there is nobody manning it. It's just doing it on its own.
Okay.
As you look up, you see Raytik. He's still up in the crow's nest, and he's searching around. You can see he's eating out of a bowl, and he has this like hunk of bread as he's just scooping it out, and he's just eating the meat with the stew with the piece of bread that he has.
I would have expected him to be passed out drunk by now.
Oh, right there?
Yeah.
No way.
He
That's
doesn't
not right
pass
there.
out from drinking.
No, that's not right there.
So
He's a fucking pirate. He's the reason all the rum is gone.
So from there, you guys pass through the night.
I had to.
Yeah, no, it's reasonable.
Everybody gets a long rest.
The captain never calls.
No, he hasn't called for you yet.
Captain doesn't like you.
When you were up there, I mean, he's still up here,
Alright.
and he's still steering the boat. You asked him when he goes down below, but this whole time he's been up top, and he's been making sure that everything is steadfast where it's got to go.
After I've made enough headway into studying the book and stuff like that, I just like, if he's just gonna stand there and do this, then I'm gonna be like around him and just like looking at it and taking notes on it and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to see if I could draw similarities or start translating or figuring any of this stuff out.
How to steer a boat?
I forgot I'm on a boat. I'm like
Oh.
obsessed with the book.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right. All right. Are you doing any more studying throughout the night?
Yeah, well, like probably until I go to bed if I have nothing else to do, you know.
All right. Roll me another roll.
But I just want to keep like
You're spending a good amount of time studying the book.
and I'm trying to like draw comparisons between the thing that's burned into his chest. That's 17.
17 total?
Yeah, total.
Okay. again, you feel like you're on the right path. You're starting to notice certain similarities with it, but you just can't get it. But it's there.
This one
It's-
means koala. Oh, never mind. Okay, that's what it means.
So you guys go through the night. Anybody staying up, or you guys just all passing out?
Sleep.
Go to bed when I'm tired.
Okay.
I go underneath the steps and I fall asleep there.
Okay. You
God,
all get
I
a
hope
nice
it
little
rains.
rest. Casas,
Yo.
you still feel hurt.
Mm-hmm.
You're feeling a little bit better, but you still have disadvantage, just so you know.
All right.
Any D20 roll you have disadvantage on, okay?
All right. Let me know when.
But you get full health. Spells are rejuvenated. You get everything, guys. So again, and mark that off if you want to.
Full everything.
Full everything.
Does that
Fuck
also
yeah.
include the knowledge of where the key goes?
No, the key doesn't go anywhere.
Yet.
Never will.
Okay.
The one lock that key goes to is a Trickcaster.
Yeah.
So as you guys wake up, what do you want to do?
Prepare spells.
Am
Okay.
I better, like movable?
Oh yeah,
Still in
you can
pain,
move around. You can move around and whatnot. You are at full health.
but am I still covered in goop?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
yeah. You're still covered in goop. But I mean, your body still hurts from moving. It's not like severe pain, but you are. I mean, because of the situation and what's going on, like you're at the point where you're just barely moving. Before you had to be carried, now you're just barely moving. Like you can move on your own, but you're kind of moving like Rusty.
That's how I normally am. My
I've been-
knees don't work.
I will
and then
be
I
in
lift up
Rusty's
my
shoes.
knickers.
There are no knees. There are no knees.
Only Zool. Yeah, that's
It's
his
just
best.
ground nubs.
So
Wow.
as we wake up the next
Rusty
morning,
has chicken legs.
we're gonna go on our first break, guys. Sorry, it's a little short. I know we had some issues, technical issues, starting out, but we will be back in 10 minutes.
Do you know how loud that is?
I didn't make any noise.
Really? I've
I didn't make any noise or breathe.
Sorry.
We'll be back in 10 minutes. So get your popcorn, get your soda,
I definitely.
get your spicy chocolate or regular chocolate.
Get your
Ketamine.
life jackets because somebody's going overboard.
Yep. So we'll be back in 10 minutes.
Bye-bye, Rachel.
If you want to,
Right?
head over to our YouTube, go to our Twitch, our Facebook. I mean, you're already watching on Twitch, but if you're watching on YouTube, go to our Twitch. The links will be down below. Go to our Twitter, our Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat,
Instagram.
our dirty Snapchat,
Snapchat. It was a dirty Snapchat.
our Rusty OnlyFans.
It's just premium. That's all. Nothing dirty about it.
So go over there and check it all out at 5D1 Gaming. While we're going on break. Hope to see you guys back in 10 minutes.
Yep, be back.
10 cats.
Welcome back,
Look at the
everybody.
camera, terrified.
Welcome back. So, hope everybody got ready. We did take a little bit longer break, sorry, but there is bathroom breaks and people need to smoke cigarettes.
Doug was whipping us.
He wouldn't stop.
Don't listen to him. We didn't get a break. He said, "How dare you?" RP more. Ah!
I have the
They
bruise.
didn't say the safe word. So,
We don't know what it is. You never told us.
that's the point. That's why I keep going.
I can't pronounce that.
You're right.
Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum.
It is the safe fish of Hawaii. Good luck.
Binomial nomenclature.
But anyway,
You know what that is, David?
I didn't even understand what he said.
Perfect.
as you guys wake up in the morning, did you roll your?
I did.
Okay. You wake up a little bit rougher. Costas, you still at a disadvantage. So, but Brutus, you fell asleep up top on deck. Hemo, you went back down. I'm guessing.
It rained.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Did you go back there?
I
So
did.
as you wake up, I mean, as the sun comes up, you wake up, Brutus. You're on the deck and you're kind of just relaxing there. You can start to hear the movement on deck, where there is a bunch of the deckhands going back and forth, doing their normal routine. So you wake up, you see it, you look up. Captain Mav is not at the helm, but there is an older man. You've seen him down below. He's kind of just like, as you pass by, he's always sitting in one chair and just relaxing there the whole time. Doesn't do anything but smoke a pipe down below. So you gotta go further back. This way.
Nope. Both of y'all lost. The thing on the thing is stuck over there.
I didn't go to
That
the
thing.
bathroom, so that's not my fault.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Who did?
I don't know. That wasn't me.
Thinking,
I was.
David.
That's definitely on
just
you.
take care of
Yeah,
it. That's
it's
on
all
me.
Let the dog.
That's
Just
just
by proximity.
Yeah.
That's
Like
on me.
proximity?
That's
Oh.
on me.
It's your house. Run
I,
up the water ball, leave it.
I didn't want to interrupt
Just
them
yank on it a little
because
bit.
he was explaining
Stop.
story and stuff.
God, the stream is so dirty. What's the title of this going to be?
But what you do notice, Brutus, is it is the older, more grizzled man. I mean, we're talking about, he looks frailer than Rusty, but he's up
he,
there
a fucking
just
scarecrow?
steering. Yeah, he's up
He's
there
made of
steering the
dust.
boat
Yeah.
as
Does
you
he have
look
a
around.
correct monocle?
No.
I miss my family.
Is he wearing a monocle?
No.
He should be wearing a monocle.
Yeah.
If it wasn't cracked, I was going to crack it for him.
Water stings.
But as you guys all wake up, Kassos and Hemo, you wake up more along the lines of the same thing, because as Kassos starts to move, you start to groan.
Oh my.
Tail?
Everything.
So, Rusty, you wake up. Nobody else is in the room.
I prepare my spells for the day, and then I make my morning tea and divine the future in the leaves of the cup.
Yep. As you take out your tea set, you, with a rather small area, you're able to make your tea up just right to where you're able to get just a cup of tea out of it. And you go through your motions.
My eyes roll back in the back of my head, and I'm just like,
But nobody's there, nobody notices.
Yeah, exactly. Mushroom.
does it get me while I'm in trance?
Yeah.
Like,
So, what do you guys want to do for the day?
I want to
Find something hearty to eat.
turn into a giant octopus and swim along the side of the ship.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you heard of Megalodon?
All right. How fast does the octopus go?
Faster than you. Hold, please. I think it's 80
There's
foot
no
swim
way
speed.
it's as fast as a boat.
Dude, I'm a fucking octopus. I'll stick my legs and I'll suction cup to it and just drag behind it. There's no motor for
He
me
was
to
just
worry
water
about.
skiing, like
Yeah.
his head smacking against the water in the back of the boat.
This is so much
I
fun.
have a 60 foot swim speed.
60-foot swim.
So every second I go 10 feet. That's how it equates out, right? If I move 60.
Yes. Yes. Every second you move 10 feet. Dude, get ready to incur penalties of exhaustion if you're just going miles. Miles in the or knots.
Yeah, no.
Ah! I just fucking latch onto the side of the boat then. Go for a ride.
Whee!
Okay.
Ink, 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 ink.
As you go towards the front of the boat, you B-shape into an octopus. You hop in the water.
No, I jump off the crow's nest.
A
and,
dive.
And while I'm on my way down, giant octopus.
All right. To the front, to the side.
To the side, because I'm going to suction to it.
What is
So-
like? Here's my thing. Like, what does it look like when you B-shape? Like when you turn into an animal, does your
gross.
one arm just turn into like a
it's
tentacle?
grotesque. Yeah, it's a big mess.
You want to explain it?
No,
Like I don't want to
You
see.
go ahead.
I don't want to see a poof of smoke and then
No.
you're an octopus.
No, 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 it is-
I go to dive, and as like my hands come down, like I'm like all of a sudden it's like a big octopus head, and then like fucking legs and shit.
Yeah, we gone through it on the stream very early when he transformed into an octopus. I mean, it is a physical manifestation. It's not like, and then he's an octopus.
Yeah.
It is his body morphing quickly, but morphing into what he needs to.
Just gaze him with the suction
have
cup.
you seen
Animorphs?
Rick and Morty?
No,
I was thinking it's like from the Animorphs.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah,
Animorphs.
no, I've not seen Rick and Morty.
There was more of an explanation where it was like bone crunching and you know the stretching of tendons and sinew.
all
Like,
that hot
Yep.
jazz.
so
I
as
totally
you do
watched
that,
all the episodes that I wasn't in.
Yeah.
you land in the water, and quickly you realize that you are not fast enough. So you latch onto the side of
Yeah.
the boat, and as you're going, it's very relaxing. I mean, you're holding onto the
Yeah.
side of the boat, and it's just streaming along.
Yeah, I'm loving it.
How many tentacles are on the boat?
10 tickles. 4, 6, 7, 5.
5.
I have 3 free floating.
That are just going,
Yeah, exactly. Grabbing fish, shoving them in my beak.
slapping coral.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck you, Coral.
So, as he does that, Brutus, what are you doing?
Do I see him do that?
Yeah, you see him climb up.
Everyone does.
climb
I
up to
jump
crow's
off
nest.
the fucking
I
crow's
mean,
nest.
he literally. I'm pretty sure it's like a hemo scream as it comes down.
I run over to the side, look over the side. I see him, right? And I hold up 10 fingers.
Okay.
I ink a little.
Wow.
So as you do that, I'm guessing you're gonna go through like the normal thing of just looking around and familiarizing yourself with the
Yeah,
boat.
after I get done being traumatized by seeing that,
Does it land
Yeah.
on Mikey?
Right.
Mikey's done the
Roll me a
just the lightning pulse on him.
roll me a basic intelligence check.
I'm sometimes smart. 5.
5. With your past, you're just trying to get your bearings, but you feel like you're being a little overwhelmed, but you're hiding it. You know, you're making it look like you know what you're looking at, but
successfully hiding it.
roll me a performance check.
You're like, damn, I haven't been on one of these bitches in a while.
Usually it's bad when you gotta look at it like that.
Yo, for real.
Well, it's black, white, and gold, so I can't see shit. You said performance, right?
Yeah.
18.
18.
So not
You-
that bad.
You're able to successfully hide it.
My enemy's Becky came out.
You're able to successfully hide your quickened panic as you're looking around, and you're starting to forget what does what, and you're just trying to come around to figuring out what is going on deck.
I want to go down and check on Casas.
Okay. Costas, what are you doing?
Just sitting on the side of my bed.
Still relaxing?
Still relaxing, trying to muster up the strength to get up without feeling all the pain.
Okay. As you're doing that, I mean, Brutus comes to your door. He sees you. You see him. He's kind of like on the side of on the bed, you know, just leaning over on it, just sitting down. You can see that as the boat swang, he's kind of swaying, but in the opposite direction. He doesn't look seasick, but he looks very weary.
Take out 2 of my daily food portions, and I fix him a platter.
Okay.
How you feeling, buddy?
I feel like I need a bath.
You smell like you need a bath, too.
Get all the skunk off me.
Well,
Poor Bo.
I don't know if we have a bathhouse on this ship. But
Bucket of water would do nicely right about now.
Alright, and I hand him the 2 food portions, and I go see if I can find him a fresh bucket of water.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to figure out where the water is. And you're able to get a water skin of water. You see the water skins? They're laid out on the wall behind it. You're able to fill up a water skin, and you find a larger water skin as you bring it along.
I take it back to him.
Okay. He takes it back to you. Anything else?
You smell.
I know.
You'll get used to it. I love the smell. I toss him the water skin.
Okay.
Fuck, I toss it on his bed.
You toss it on his back.
Yeah, I don't want to cause my buddy.
I answered it
He's
into the
fully
nearest
healed.
wound.
He's fully healed. You don't have to worry about it.
Okay, I toss it at his face.
It just hurts a lot.
Killed him with a water skin.
Yeah.
Just so you know, he wouldn't have lost any hit points if he would choked on the water. It was just how to successfully got the water down.
Okay. All right.
Don't listen to him. He wants to drown us.
He wants to drown the cat.
Oh man, yeah. I didn't notice that.
Yeah.
So,
Drown a cat.
anything
Yeah.
else with you guys?
No.
After you toss him the water skin, do you leave? Do you stay?
I don't know. Do I stay or do I go now?
Do I stay or do I go?
I leave.
He's all that.
What?
I leave.
You leave? Okay.
Leave the door open.
He kind of walks away, leaves the door open. You're sitting there. You have the 2 rations. They're standard rations that you find on a ship.
Okay.
It's a almost cracker-like bread, but it's dense.
Tastes like pickles.
But there's no flavor to it at all. It's a dense cracker-like. It's dry, so when you take a bite, you feel like you need the addition of the water to it.
It's matzo cake.
Yep.
Right?
But it fills. It's filling.
Okay.
You get through the 2, and your stomach, you're at the point where you're like, now I don't want to move.
Not yet. Yeah. Yeah, and then I proceed to wash off the stuff.
Yeah, you
Take
can
it
find
on.
it. Yeah, there is a room close that you're able to. Weirdly enough, when you go to it, it looks like a large tub, and there is a single spout, and there is just a knob. And as you flick the knob, there is nothing connecting where this spout is, but as it's coming out, it's water. Not clean, not dirty. It's just like it's
water.
a hard water
Okay.
as it's coming out, but it doesn't look like it's coming from anything. But as it fills up, I mean, as you kind of feel the water, it is room temperature. Not cold, not hot, just room temperature.
Just right.
Just.
Ocean.
And this is the portion of the stream where you guys get to see me cat strip.
Oh no, we're waiting.
I'm like my tail's wagging at full tilt over here.
You don't have a tail. He does.
Oh, my tail's
Now I do.
I thought you were on the side of the boat.
2 wild shapes down.
Emo's looking through
Exactly.
one of the
Yeah, it's
portals.
just my portal.
A zebra monkey tail.
But
Yeah.
yeah, you're able to
pack
wash
of
up if you
fuzz.
need
Yeah,
to.
right.
You find that
Wash
it's
my clothes while I'm at it too.
yeah, it's refreshing from what you've previously felt.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
I like
just dress back up again and head out.
All right, where are you heading to?
Top of the ship.
All right, you go to the top of the ship. Okay. During that whole time, Rusty, what are you doing?
Can I walk past Costos while he's cleaning himself?
Yeah, as you look in, he's got his legs straight up, and he's like,
Yeah. I'm just gonna be like,
You weren't supposed to see this.
that seems like a lot of work, and then I'll presto myself and just instantly
Wow. Rusty. Still leg up. Rusty.
Yeah.
You couldn't have been here 20 minutes ago.
That looks awfully painful. Sustaining all of the injuries that you did, and dying, and then having to come do this. I could have just cleaned you up if you asked.
he still looks dirty. I mean, he looks cleaner, but he's still dirty.
But anyway, I'll leave you to it, and then I'll keep walking with sipping my tea.
Thanks for the help, Rusty.
So, Rusty, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go to the mess hall and try to find some breakfast.
Okay. As you go in there, it is empty. It's barren, but you do see the same pot that's kind of laid on the side. As you look underneath, there is what looks like a magical flame underneath, and it's keeping it warm. But it's still the same stew.
Oh, I was not hoping for more stew. Don't we have any eggs on this vessel?
You can look.
I'd talk to the chef. Is there a chef?
As you look in, the chef is not actually in the kitchen at this point.
Okay. Yeah, I'll look around, poke around, see what I can't find.
All
Start
right, as
opening
you-
cabinets
yeah.
and shit.
As you're looking around, roll me investigation.
All right. 26.
26. You're able to find a smaller cabinet. As you open up, there is a cold breeze that comes from it. And as you look in, there is rows and rows of eggs.
It's a drawer of colding. I'll take 2 eggs.
You take 2 eggs.
How does Cassus do this again? Ah, yes, I need a surface.
I look for a pot.
Okay.
Or pan.
With your high intelligence, you're able to figure out where a pan is.
All right.
You're able to cook the eggs up. Not the best that you've had, but you feel more proud that you did it yourself.
Yeah, excellent. I'm gonna have my breakfast and then head out onto the deck.
Okay. As you head up to the deck, you look around. You can see the deckhands. You see the same grizzled old man that's up top there at the helm. He kind of stares down at you, and he's staring at all of you when you're coming up. He sees you guys pop up. He looks at you real quick, and then he goes back to what he was doing. So he's noticing when you guys hit the deck. But that's what you see.
Yeah, anytime Hemo waves his gun around.
Yep.
Octopus tentacles just flying up under bus.
So, anything else?
No.
Okay.
Is anything happening to Brutus at this point?
No, I don't think so.
Well, I was like an octopus. I'm like having like 2 tentacles off. Like I said, it's just like wildly floating. And any fish I catch, I'll just throw them up on deck.
Okay.
Not to like
On a
hit people with
fishing
fish,
pole.
but just for like
No, yeah, it's great. I love it. Fish up dinner.
yeah.
Roll me a nature check.
For fish, you got it, chief. That's a natural 12.
You're like a net.
Yeah. You.
It's raining
tentacle
fish.
hat?
It's like the scene from Shazam with Big Macs. Except with fish.
As soon as the boat is going straight through the ocean, and you're kind of hanging off, you look forward and you see this school of fish. With one tentacle, you leave on, and you have the rest. You just start grabbing each fish through the school, and you just start tossing it up. You don't know how many you got, but you got a lot. And as you guys look around, you see there's just fish.
Like I picture just like one fish
fish.
comes over the side and lands at your feet, and you're like, "That's curious." And then it's just like
The volley of fish.
the sky's darkened. Like, the sun is just occluded, and you look up, and it's just like a million fish.
Cosmos is happy as shit. Oh, it's raining fish.
That's exactly what you say.
I like flip out to a bookmark in my spell book, and I'm just like, mage armor, shield.
Cosmos has his mouth open. Bring on the fish.
That's exactly what you say. Natural 20, that's exactly what you say.
Oh god.
That's great. Fish apocalypse. It's fish again. And
Yep. And so he looks down, there's a fish just lands right on his feet. He's like, and you look up, and it's like the sun just gets blacked out. You look up,
Love it.
and it's just
Fish
and
everywhere.
As you cast shield, you can see them just start bouncing off and just kind of like get your way out.
Like looking at you.
everyone else is getting pelted to death by scales and wriggles, and I'm just like, time to go back down below deck. Yeah. Does the boat get like heavy and we sink and like
No.
sail lower?
Low rider.
3 ton of fish.
I run over to the side to where Hemo's at, and I just go, Hemo!
How about the water? I can't hear.
Yeah, you can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Nope.
No,
You
he's
hear?
underwater.
I don't even hear that. Whooshing of waves.
Right now, what you
Shit.
hear is just the humming of the boat.
Shit.
For all I know, I did a great job.
I throw a fish at him.
You take a fish, you throw it in the water, it just goes.
It's
And
what
you see it just start to swim away.
Freedom! Oh, go.
I take a fish, kill it, then throw it at him.
You take a fish, you bop it on its head, you toss the fish in, and then you just see it just float away. It's the water.
I'll tell him when he gets back.
There you go.
Can I find like a non-fishy corner to set up shop and do some
Buy my fish.
heavy reading? Yeah.
There you
Yeah,
go.
as you
Came with
go
the
to
fish
the
supply.
corner, and you go to you just get comfortable, and you start to take out the book. Mikey walks up to you. He goes, the captain would like to see you.
Thank you, my fanged friend.
You're welcome.
Can you help me?
As he smiles, you just like you see the dagger teeth,
Can you help me?
and
out?
like he has his hand on the hilt of the short sword. I mean, it looks
Plus
completely
one.
different than everything that's on him. Like this is almost it is a bright and shining
beautiful weapon.
steel short sword,
And
with
he's wearing a
this
potato
gold
sack.
inlay. Yeah, and he's wearing these tattered clothes. Before, like, you saw two daggers on his hip, and they were kind of chipped in certain areas, and the hilts were kind of like homemade leather that was wrapped around there, very crudely made.
They're unraveling.
Yeah, and you still see those. They're kind of like tucked in the back, but there is a nice short sword that's on his hip.
I like put my hand up. I like close all my books and hold them in one hand under my arm, and I like put my hand up. I'm like, can you help me out, please?
He just walks right away from you.
Now, Mikey, no.
Cut your arm off, starts chewing on it. He's like,
Don't forget who got you that sword.
Do I see needing help?
Absolutely not asking for
No.
this.
I was just gonna offer.
No.
I kill a fish and shove it in him.
During this time, during
alive.
during this time that he's doing this, you're doing your fish escapade.
You're killing fish. And
So
It was a fish.
Oh, they invaded
He
my
was too high in
territory. Well,
mercury.
they snapped.
Everybody knows that.
he freed one and killed the other.
Yeah.
all right, I struggle bust to stand up and take
Yep.
all my shit.
You slip all over these fish.
Yeah, I have to narrowly like walk
It's
through them.
hazardous terrain now.
Yeah.
Because of the fish.
At
I'm
this
at half
point,
movement speed.
as you're going down, you see there's a few deckhands that are coming up from the bows of the ship. They have those huge drums that are empty. They start to come up. It looks like they're going to put the
And
fish
some
in there.
mops.
Yeah.
I see them mopping piles of fish in the below deck.
But as you go down, you remember seeing earlier right where the captain's quarters was. It's towards the back on the first deck below. There was a series of steps that went up. But that's where it's got like a red carpet on there. It's tethered in certain areas, but compared to the rest of the ship, it looks way better.
I'll go up and knock on the door.
As you go up and knock on the door, you can hear a little bit of rustle in there, and then come in.
That's my name. Don't wear it out. Okay. And then I'll open and come in.
Rusty.
Now, hello, Captain Dival.
Oh god.
Dead. Fuck, man. I'm trying to keep a straight face.
Was it Ivor? I can't remember.
It's Mav.
Mav. Ah, yes, hello. How are you?
Oh, from the porthole.
Yeah. I just see Hemo go by and Brutus just throwing shit at him.
Yeah,
Anyway, hello, Captain Mav. You sent for me.
Yeah, you said you wanted to speak to me about something.
I did?
This?
Oh, yes. I would very much like to continue my research.
Okay.
If you don't mind, please, just be at rest.
All right.
Is he, like, sitting in a chair? Or?
Yeah, he's sitting at his desk when you walk in. It's a large desk. His chair, it doesn't move at all, especially with the sway of the boat. Same with the desk itself. You can see that there are hinges on the side. That it's
Nailed down?
It's nailed down.
All right. I'll go up and set up shop. I want to, like, open all my books, like my spell book, open to, like, a page of just, like, you know, all my notes and reading and shit like that. And then the book. The book is in my hand, and then my notebook on the book is open and fly on the desk. And then I'm going to cast Unseen Servant and have it hold my fountain pen. And then as I, like, walk around with the book and investigate the captain and his neck and stuff like that, I'll just be, like, speaking notes to my Unseen Servant to write down for me.
All right.
So you just see, like, a ghost pen just writing while I'm just like, so anyway, Captain Mav, start over. Where did you come across this relic?
This came from a cave that was. Let me pull it up. I'll pull up the map. I really should get this map made, but
Do I have the map being, like, the navigator?
no, you haven't gotten the map yet.
Not yet. Okay. Do I know that that's my job?
No, no one actually told you yet.
Oh, excellent.
There we go. These were, there was an island near the city of Seton. It's out in the White Colon Islands. We heard that there was some treasure that was buried there. We went to go take a look. We found the cave that nobody has found in so many expeditions to that island. And we had a few battles. There were a few ghouls, skeletons. Came across in one of the areas a couple of zombies. There's actually one really ugly one, like big brute. But after we went through the whole thing, we thought to the end. And there was a pile of gold and silver coins. As we were loading them all through, we were coming across some other jewels, and this stuck out to me. It kind of felt like I was being pulled to it, and thinking that it was something more valuable. That's when I decided to put it on, but I didn't put it on in front of everybody until we got back to the ship. And when I was in my quarters of this ship, put it on, and then found that I lost a good 30 hours. Nobody saw me. Nobody even came in to check on me. That's when I got a new crew.
Curious. Very curious. Okay, let's start. Okay. The time at whence you found the cave mouth, was it night or the day?
It was midday.
Was there anything special about this date? Maybe a holiday? Something in with the suns? Was it a full moon?
No.
No, nothing. Okay. Fair enough. The undead that you encountered while you were there, did they seem to act with a single consciousness, or did they kind of shamble around and just try to eat your flesh?
Seems like a single consciousness to me.
That's curious. Okay. Allow me, if you will. I'll go over and touch my spellbook and just put like 2 fingers down on the page while I'm like having this conversation with them, and then I'll expend a spell slot to cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
And then I just kind of want to read the aura.
It is necromancy.
Necromancy. Okay.
But
As I may have thought.
So aggressive.
yeah,
Hey, let me be flavorful, boys. This is the shit that he cares about.
you try to hone in on it, and really all you're able to detect is it's a hint of necromancy.
Okay.
You know that there's more there, but what you're able to pull out of it is just a necromancy. It's
Okay.
a strong type of magic,
Okay.
like
Alright.
one that's stronger than your knowledge.
Now I'm going to attempt to dust it with the feather and identify it.
Okay. As you cast Identify, you don't get anything back.
Okay. 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 All right. So I want to read so there's like black veins running through him and stuff like that. Is there any of the symbols that I can kind of recognize or draw any conclusions from the notes that I've taken?
Roll me an investigation check.
22.
22. As you're looking at the necklace, it's kind of burned into his skin, and you're comparing it back to your book. With a 22, you're able to pick a few of the letters that you're able to compare, and it's almost written almost the same. But it's just sporadic that you're able to figure out what is what.
I'm going to shout the notes out to my unseen servant as he writes it down.
Okay.
And then, so you say that this is killing you then?
Well, that's what everybody else told me.
How do you feel robbed of energy or?
Yeah. Robbed of energy, sick. There's sometimes I can't even get out of bed. There's sometimes that I'm up for 2, 3, 4 days. Don't eat. Don't drink during that time. It's just, I'm up.
And there's nothing that you can recall about the 30 hours that you disappeared for.
Well, I don't know if I disappeared or not. All I know is that I blacked out.
Okay.
When you cast Detect Magic, what's the radius on that?
30 feet?
30 feet?
That's off the top of my head. I'm going to read it. Concentration for 10 minutes. Sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you.
All right.
If you sense it, yeah. Auras tells you what school.
You get a ping over towards your left as you're looking at the captain.
Okay.
In there, you can see that there is a series of knickknacks and whatnot made out of different types of alloys and stone, and you can see some of them are steel, some of them are bronze, even one gold dragon that's up on a shelf. It's very tiny, but you can see it's got its wings furrowed out. Right below that gold dragon, there is what looks like a damaged ball. It sort of looks like a crystal ball.
Okay.
And that kind of like pings off.
And it has an aura?
Yes.
Am I able to read the aura?
Yes.
Say divination.
Did do it.
The aura is divination.
Hey,
there it is.
Got there, kids. I'll switch out my glasses and like look at it a little more closely and be like, "What is that?" And I'll point at it.
As he looks over, he goes, I don't actually know where that came from. I mean, it's with the rest of the stuff. It looks pretty.
Where did you get it?
I don't know.
Do you mind if I inspect it?
Yeah.
I don't want to touch it, but I want to get close to it and just inspect it. It just looks like a damaged, cracked crystal ball?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can see there's a single crack on the top of it.
Okay.
It's not deep, but it's almost like a surface crack.
Can I cast Identify on it?
Yes.
I need... Where's the pen that I had? Still? Saki?
As you cast Identify on it, it pings back, and it is a crystal ball of scrying.
I don't know what it does.
And so, this crystal ball of scrying, you're able to cast the scrying spell. It has one charge, and then it refreshes that charge at dawn.
Captain Mav, me and my companions are fully willing to help you, and I feel like this item would be quite the asset in our upcoming adventure.
That thing?
This ball here.
Okay.
Is there any chance you'd be willing to part ways with it?
Yeah, 2 gold.
You have to sell this shit now? All of a sudden, I'm a dickhead shopkeep.
2 gold, Captain. We're not exactly rich adventurers. That's why we took the job.
Yeah. All right, I'll take it off your cut.
My cut. I'm getting paid. That's right. Yes.
All right.
Deal. I'll take that.
I don't have a
All
card
right,
for
fine. Damn it, Doug.
But it's the scrying spell.
All right, cool. I got it. Good, because I was gonna potentially waste a learned spell on that, but I'm not gonna now.
Yep. So.
All right. Captain, I will be honest with you. I identify very closely with your situation.
Okay. I
How
don't see you have one of these.
how long do they give you to live?
I got another 2 months.
How long do you think it will take us until we get to this location?
2 days.
Okay. Well, we have enough time then, potentially, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, I've been searching for this place, for a place that can help me with this.
Maybe this ball will be able to help us find it then.
All right.
So, Captain, when I say that I identify with your situation, I too am in a similar one. My family has, I don't know what to call it. We something happens and it's passed down from mother to son or father to son, we also eventually die from some sort of disease or something that I just can't find a way to cure.
Okay.
I've spent my entire life looking for a solution, and actually I thought one might be in this book, and it's just happenstance that you have an item on you and a similar condition. Maybe it's all finally coming together.
Yes. I mean, if you feel like that's your answer, I mean, all I want to do is get this off.
I will do my best to help you, and maybe I'll put it on.
Alright. Well, good luck.
We'll see what the translations bring.
So, I mean, are you done?
Oh, no. Oh, did you think this would be quick? No. It's going. And then I'm just going to keep, like,
Okay.
studying the book and it.
Okay.
And trying to translate and figure this shit out.
Alright, so roll a d20 on your book.
22. Oh, I'm sorry. Plus just in. 19.
19?
19.
Okay. Same thing. I mean, you feel like you're getting closer. With every little thing, you feel like you're chipping away at this block to figure out what this is. You don't know how long it's going to take.
Yeah.
But you feel like you're getting
This-
you're getting some progress.
This goes here to this, and it's always by this and this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Are you going to give me, like, a symbol to alphabet translation handout?
When in due time, if you're able to get it.
All right. That was just
Oh, I already have it.
Oh, okay, cool. That's what I meant. All right, sweet. I like stuff like that. I love handouts, just
Yep.
like we're in grade school.
Yep.
Hi, Party.
Hey.
How you doing over here, Party?
Doing well.
All right. So you go through that whole thing.
Not like Rusty is.
Right.
I mean, it takes a good amount of time, a few hours that you're holding up time, going through and comparing what is around there. You're trying to figure out the aura that's coming from it. Again, you only get a little bit of necromancy from it, but as you're comparing, you can again find similarities through all this time. While you're doing this, are you guys doing anything, or are you guys just chilling on deck doing your
Throwing
stuff?
fish.
Throwing
You're
fish?
still throwing fish?
It never stopped.
Okay, well that's you only have B shape for an hour.
I have B shape for 3 hours.
All right, so
Dog.
you have 3 B shapes, so you do it for 3
You
hours.
swallow me?
All right, just so you know, at this time, while he's, if you're gonna wait till like when he's done and kind of match up, your B shapes will be gone.
That's when it ends.
Okay, so you find yourself back on deck,
That's a lot of fish.
and there are
There's no boat left.
It's all
right.
fish.
Covered in
There
fish.
are 4 huge barrels full
Yeah.
of fish that you were able to get.
Yeah.
With the natural 20, you were able to do so much.
You guys welcome for all the fish. Does anyone cheers me? Or are people just like look
I
at me
am.
like all
I'm
pissed
happy
off with
as
like
fuck.
a black eye?
Am I like below deck or coming up for dinner or something?
It depends on what they want to do, because right now you're in the captain's quarters doing your thing.
Yep.
While you're doing your thing, I want to see what they're going to do.
Yep.
So wait, you're back on deck as Hemo?
Yeah.
What I was trying to tell you was good job, good call. We're going to feast like kings.
I don't know why you're talking like that. When were you trying to tell me something?
When I threw the fish at you.
When'd you throw a fish at me?
After I threw the live one at you.
Wait. You threw a different kind of fish at me after that? A dead one?
You killed it when it hit the boat?
I did?
Yeah.
What the fuck are you saying to me?
Roll me deception, roll me insight. Deception for Brutus, insight for Hemo.
Yeah.
I wasn't like trying to hit you, sort of.
Deception?
What'd you get?
14.
19.
He's fucking lying.
Yeah. Like, what are you even talking about?
At this point, you see that he's seeing right through you.
I tried to get your attention, but you weren't listening because you never listened to me.
When I was underwater, with like the whooshing of the
I
the
saw
water
you.
and the shit. Yeah, I was giant octopus.
You have ears as an octopus, don't you? Everybody knows that.
I'm underwater.
I could hear things underwater. I find a bucket of water.
No, hold on, sorry. I'm right. I'm like, all right, so I'm gonna give this to you right now. So here we're gonna. Here's a piece of paper.
Is it the scrying spell or the
Scrying.
Here's a
Yeah.
boat, right?
Level spell scrying.
There's boat. There's octopus
one.
attached to boat. That's a little octopus right there, little one tentacles. Right. So we're going this way. We're going in this direction. Water's running here. this way. You're
That is
like
the
you're like
fucking
you're like
fuckiest
30
thing I've ever
feet. You're like
seen.
30 feet above me, and you're yelling down to me as I'm underwater, and all I hear is the whooshing water going past me.
I thought maybe you had one ear up. I don't know how to.
Wait, you
octopus
saw
anatomy works.
Well, anyways, I didn't hear what you said. You're welcome for the fish. Is that what you were looking for?
No, I
You're
was
welcome
saying
for the fish.
thank you for the fish. You the man.
You're welcome for the fish.
Thank you.
All right. Now that you guys are screaming at each other, and it's two huge brutes. Just
You don't know who's gonna throw a punch, if anybody, but you don't know if they're just gonna hug.
I have one octopus arm left, and I just grab him and fling him off the ship.
all the deckhands are looking, and they're all like, they seem to be saying the same thing to
Thank
each
you.
other.
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
That's exactly what was happening.
So, anything else for you guys, Casos?
With the fish, did I notice any fishes that I have not seen or come across?
Flavors of the Orient.
Of the ocean.
No, this is. I mean, you have,
Del Océano.
you know, wide variety of fish. So, I mean, when you're looking around, these are standard. You see,
These are standard. These are run-of-the-mill middle ground fish.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need a list of fish from you now.
Yeah,
oh,
right.
you want a list of fish?
No, I require a list. We both require a list of fish.
Yeah,
now.
at least I was told a list of fish beforehand.
Huh?
At least I was told a list beforehand.
Yeah, no. Now, if this is gonna be a continuous
All right,
thing,
if you want to have a list of known fish, I'll have it to you by next week.
awesome. I like it.
I want a list of unknown fish.
And yeah, right.
I want a mystery fish list.
Okay.
Ooh, make it a.
I can
D20
definitely do that.
scale?
It's just 1 through 20. It's just the numbers.
Uh-huh.
You have nothing to fill in.
Yep. Perfect.
I like it.
Got it.
All right.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
This is character cohesiveness.
Yes. Oh, if he fished my wish.
yes.
You know what feat you need? You need the gourmand feat, where you like eat monsters and shit. You can like cook and eat monsters. There's a feat for it. Yeah. You go
Really?
Look, yeah. You like hunt, skin, cook monsters and eat them.
I'll have to look that up.
It's like gourmand, I think it's called, or something like that.
I don't know.
That's what you need.
Is it a UA or is it through the
I
book?
ate spiders.
What were you saying? What were you
in the
saying, Doug?
game, David. In Dungeons.
That's not true.
So, anything else, Casos? Everybody's already gotten their thing done.
Oh.
Hey!
We don't want you to.
Do a
Rusty was
Lasati.
next to
Yeah, pull a
Pull
Sadi.
real Sadi
Humpty
there.
Rusty.
Let's see here. Did that? That's what I had in mind.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. I can't come up with anything right now. I mean, I'm still reeling in pain. The day has gone by. We haven't been attacked by anything. I do need to talk to the captain.
Okay. All right. Well, as you go to find your way to the captain's quarters, you find the same set of steps. As you go up, you find the doors closed. What do you want to do?
Oh, I'm not in there with him?
You are.
Oh, okay.
Who is it?
It's me, Cousins.
All right. Your friend's in here too, so whatever.
Can he be there for the conversation where I tell him about how Russ is dying?
No, this is where you're at the end.
Oh, okay.
Like as you explained the whole thing, and then you continue to investigate. You're still like at this point, you're going back and forth between the necklace and your book,
Alright.
and you're trying to figure out the similarities.
Alright.
So this is way after, because it's been about 2 hours since you already said that. But yeah. As you come in, you see the captain sitting in his chair right behind his large desk. You see a series of bookshelves on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have anything to put that the orb in, do you?
I have, I've just
Regular backpack?
my either my backpack or like a robe pocket or something.
All
you
right,
know?
yeah. You do see a bowl. I would say your backpack.
I would have it. I would just put it with the rest of my shit on the table.
Yeah.
Like I came in and set up shop. Like I'm gonna
Yeah.
be here for a while.
Okay.
We're in like a studying.
You
session
see
here.
out on the captain's desk, it is a variety of Rusty's items. You see the books. You see quills, pens. You see one quill that's just writing in the air on a book.
Rusty stuff.
You do see
Just Russell things.
the cracked, like the damaged orb.
Okay.
Almost a crystal ball, like that's kind of like wedged in so that it doesn't move. But Rusty is there going through his whole thing.
Oddly enough, I came here to speak to you about magic. Looks like somebody beat me to the conversation.
Oh, okay.
none of my compatriots have told me about how I came to be alive again. But I figured you had something to do with it.
Yeah. It was a very expensive item. That little crystal was had a revive spell put in there.
Roughly around.
Cost me a good amount.
1,500 platinum.
And after I purchased it, after I was told that this was killing me, I was kind of hoping that it would work. And then after seeing a couple more holy men and
Like he says
some
that, and I'm just
clerics.
like, it wouldn't.
Yeah. A couple clerics, they told me that it wouldn't work, so I just kept it around. It cost me a good amount of money, so nobody's really buying that much.
Well, my life is in your hands and I am forever in your debt.
Good, I'll remember that.
What I can offer you in
Sacrifice
exchange...
cat.
No, it's not sacrifice cat. What I could offer you in exchange, it may not do much, but I have a spell of a scroll of Spirit of Dying.
He kind of like puts his hand out. He looks at it, he goes,
Scroll.
sadly, I can't read it.
I saw that one coming.
Yeah, right.
Like still studying. Like yes, I also assumed.
Like he unravels it. I mean, it's the text shines and whatnot, but he's like, I don't know any of this language.
Was I able to read it? I had
No.
it? Oh, okay, well then.
The
I
only
knew
reason
what it
why he
was.
knew what it was, he identified it.
Right. Hopefully there's a somebody within your ranks that can read that eventually.
We'll see.
You don't have to read it to use it, right?
You know.
Do you?
No, you just throw it at someone.
Yeah,
Well-
there's a DC. There's a DC to the spells that
Okay.
are on the scrolls.
Okay.
You have to pass that DC
Okay. To like activate its magic.
to activate it. So you can read it, and if you don't roll high enough, it dissipates it. Like the scroll burns up no matter what, but it's either pass or fail. You fail, it doesn't work. If you pass, you're able to cast whatever's there. All right, he kind of like puts it in his he opens up a drawer, puts the scroll right in there, and kind of closes the drawer, and you can hear an audible click as it locks. But he didn't touch it; it just locked on its own.
Oh, interesting.
He's a pirate.
Yeah.
That's how that works.
Pirates.
It's pirates.
All right, well, again,
There's
forever
no
in
say
your
what's
debt.
farmers off the trains.
So grateful.
I'll remember it.
Thank you again. And how much more till our voyage is over?
Well, we have 2 days till we should get to this island. That's all I know, really.
Okay.
I mean, all we know is there's something on that island that matches this.
Well then, until then, I'll be around. If you need me for anything, my sword is in your favor.
Oh, I'll remember it.
Goodbye, Casas.
Deuces.
Okay. As you leave, Rusty, you're still going through the motions.
Casas, I could use a snack. Line up a dinner.
I'm sorry, I missed the part where your name.
I just kick a barrel of fish into the door. Heard you were hungry.
I'm sorry, I missed the part where you were captain.
I'm not captain. I was just saying, like, we should get some food, brother. Brother, friend, old buddy, old pal.
Like you sound like horrifying when you said that. You're
Yeah.
like, brother. Good old brother.
I heard
Because
I heard like a mix of like old school Hulk Hogan and Macho Man Randy Savage.
Yeah, right.
And then I envisioned you getting on top of the desk and doing the elbow one on top. God, I don't know why.
captain's head.
But anyway,
Just jam the necklace into his chest a little more.
so
Rusty's older and he doesn't know what their kids are using for terminology these days, so he took a fucking stab in the dark.
He tried his best.
He did his bestest.
Jive turkey.
Hemo comes bursting in. Jump turkey. But anyway, you as you're walking out, Rusty, you're still going through everything with him.
Food.
I'll see what I can find you.
So at this point, you looking for food?
Yeah.
All right. Roll an investigation.
Guys, Rusty's hungry.
How many barrels of fish can you track down?
There's a grand total of
just
4
you wait.
barrels of fish, and then like 1
13.
fish ghost
13.
that's on deck from killing
Fish ghost.
That's
Looking
the
around,
rest of my life.
Yeah.
it's not around the time that everybody's, handing out dinner, but you do know where the fish is. You do know where those barrels of fish were put, because you can smell it.
Yeah, damn right, I can smell it.
Is it fish?
It's fish. I grab a fish, the biggest one I could find.
Okay. Grab the biggest fish that you can find. I mean, we're talking about this thing is like 20 pounds of fish.
Yes.
It's like, I mean, it's dead at this point, but I mean, it's you can even see it. There is layers of salt that have been put in with the fish, and it's starting to dry the fish out.
I go back to the captain's quarters. Rusty, I found you some fish.
As he's holding it, it's like this huge 20-pound fish.
Oh, excellent. Perfect. Looks like that 20-pound fish. I feel like we could all eat that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sushi
I
for
lay
dinner.
half on his book of notes.
No. No, you don't.
He does.
The hell you don't. I grab all my shit out of the way. No. Are you crazy?
What? You said you wanted the food.
You can't put seafood on my parchment.
Well, what about steak? No,
He will put it through the portal.
Yep.
Hit the deck. Yeah, Costas, maybe you should try like cooking it and putting it on a plate.
What? It's perfectly edible.
That's cuts.
I don't know. No, it's a raw
Dry.
fish. It's sashimi.
It's-
Where
it's
am I?
Basically beef jerky, but fish.
Yeah,
No,
basically
where
the
did it
salt
get dry?
cures the fish.
He said he pulled
said
it.
it.
It's been salty.
Oh, an older fish. Got it.
Why don't we flay it and fry it up? Why don't
No, you
we
couldn't
flay
flay
it
it.
and fry it up?
Best I can do is flay it, but not fry it. This is good.
Are you sure?
Oh, you could fry it, so it just wouldn't turn
Yeah,
out.
you
like
can
you
fry
wanted
it, you
to.
can't fillet.
You're like hot.
This fish is dried.
You can chunk it. Chunk the boy.
Pull out my dagger, start ripping
Yeah,
pieces off.
descale it. Yeah, not on my not
roll-
on my notes.
Roll,
damn it.
roll survival check.
Back to skinning.
Yeah.
That dagger that Hemo's got's a +1 dagger.
That's
would
right.
be-
Yeah, exactly. The fish starts rotting.
It would be nature.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
all
I'll
we-
let him do nature. It's fine.
You got it, DM.
10 total.
Okay, so you tried. No, go.
I'm the captain now.
Look at me, I am the captain now. As you're trying to scale it, I mean, you're taking off chunks of fish with it, but not
No, I
huge
pick
chunks.
Up, I pick up one of the scales here. Little fishy lollipop.
Yeah,
Peel it right off. Don't go back. Don't swallow the scale.
I mean, it is tough, but
It's
I
a
mean,
scale.
it's
You said it
edible.
was a scale, right? You said fish lollipop.
I mean,
he said it's got
because
chunks
it's
of-
curing and
Yeah.
whatnot, it's broken down the skin and the actual meat of the actual meat of the fish, and as you're chewing it, I mean, it goes from like a jerky almost to a with your saliva mixing with it, it just moistens up. We're able to like kind of chew through it.
That's really ironic the way you worded that. You ever have like the actual fish jerky shit that they have? Mm-hmm. It's good.
Ah, it's good. Maybe with like
You're like, yeah,
some
it's just chewing
lemon
it
and
and
maybe
moistens
some
up.
spices.
Melts.
We'll have to have a conversation.
You love it.
I like fruit.
Right.
Oh yes, he does have them typically.
What?
Spices.
Me?
Really weed.
Hemo? Yeah, find me.
Yeah, dilly weed.
Come find me.
Yeah, come fucking find me. See what I'm doing.
Yeah, go find him. Make us dinner, chef.
Okay.
That's the mess hall guys.
I thought you were the chef.
Not
You
for
party
this.
chef.
Not on this voyage.
Not on this voyage. I died yesterday.
Yeah, so was I doing. They all came in. I'm just wandering around on deck right now. They're in the captain's quarters. Did I see either of them going to the captain's quarters? Probably not him, but him maybe. Yeah.
I mean, they have to
Got
go
it.
down below deck to go up into the captain's quarters.
Oh, captain's
So-
quarters
so-
below
so-
deck. I always like picture the captain's quarters like right behind that. I watch parts.
No,
of
it
Captain's
is.
too much.
It is, but the entrance that everybody's used to, it's down below, and they go up.
So me and Hemo were the only ones left up on.
Yeah, we're just fucking yelling at each other saying thank
Yeah,
you, you're welcome.
yeah. You guys are
Thank
yelling
you.
at
You're
each
welcome.
other.
Thank you. You're welcome.
No, you're welcome.
Thank you.
You're not
All right,
welcome. Wait, what did you do that you're welcome for?
Anything else, fellas?
Nope.
No, that's it for me. I say my pieces with the captain. I'm guessing it's like late-ish afternoon.
It's getting late. This is where you start to see the same stew come about, but this is day-old stew.
Why?
Fish.
With all the fish that I provided?
Still the food that's been prepared and it hasn't been eaten straight through, so they're going to keep with what they have.
They now have like a half ton of fish.
Yep.
For later. We have to get
Yeah.
through the stew first.
You have to get-
right.
And we don't want it to be 4-day-old stew, so make sure you
Yeah.
eat your fill.
You have to get through what is already prepared, and that'll.
What are you, my dad?
Yes,
don't
I
need
am.
You can't have any pudding unless you eat your meat.
You're not leaving this table until you eat all your broccoli.
Yeah, right. Oh my god, flashbacks when I was like 10.
Yeah.
The worst.
So,
Brocoli's great.
but the at the more of the bottom, that's where you're getting the meat. You get more meat this time, but less stew.
that's what I'm about.
More
That's my life.
vegetables. Some of you get these huge chunks of this root. It's like this brownish gray root.
I know what that root is.
Mm-hmm. So, as you, if you choose to chew through
If
it,
anyone wants to watch a staring contest,
it's a little rough, but as you're chewing through it, it melts almost to a jelly in your mouth as you chew through the root.
do I like it or hate
Yeah,
it?
it is.
All right.
It is flavorful.
Coagulated.
You can't figure out what the flavor is, but it is a very distinct flavor that you've never had before.
So as I'm eating this, can I grab or try and track down a barrel of dried fish or semi-dried fish?
I mean, you can look for the dried
There's
fish.
like barrels of wet fish up on deck.
I want dried fish.
Yeah, the dried fish are in a specific area, so
Can I get one of those dried fish?
yeah.
As I eat up the stew and it turns to jelly, onto the dried fish. And then I eat the dried fish with the jelly.
Okay.
How does it taste?
Tastes like dried fish and the jelly from the root.
I gotta tell this to Casas, and I go and try and find him.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a little,
All right.
little harder.
So
Yeah, you'll be all right.
as you go on, you do see Costas. He is on deck at this point. It's definitely throughout the night you look out and it is the open sky. You can see the series of clusters of stars, the random cloud out in the distance, almost blocking out the stars and the light that comes from them. But it is a very beautiful night. It's very calm, very relaxing.
The combat music I hear off into the distance.
Yeah.
Nope, guys, I'm out. Sorry.
So, from there, you do see him on deck, Brutus. You do see Costas on deck. But if there's anything else, you guys would take a long rest throughout the night.
I want to use, if we're all on deck, I want to use minor illusion just to draw like little colored lines between the stars and try to draw out constellations in the air. But look, it's the Big Dipper. No, I'm just kidding. It's right here.
That's a neat trick. Why haven't you used that before? We've been out at night a lot.
I just thought of it.
You
Rusty?
should come up with these ideas more often.
You're ruining my immersion.
Where's your
character.
walking stick?
I have it.
Is it in your hands?
Yeah, it's all,
You wouldn't
I
take
go
away
to
an old
attack
man's
his
walking
walking
stick,
stick.
would you?
I want to play fetch with his walking stick.
No.
Where I throw it and he has to go
Oh, I
get
get
it.
fourth level spells
No.
now, right?
Yeah.
I do fireflies. The Adam thing. Remember Mongo's thingy thing? You don't remember that? Was that like a thing that he did, whatever?
That was a damaging spell.
Well, no, it wasn't. It was like there was a bunch of little fireflies everywhere, and it's like pretty. Was it? Am I wrong? Is that something else?
No, that was a damaging spell.
Oh.
It was like an area effect.
Dancing lights. He's
you
dancing
go.
lights. Is that?
Wait, you don't actually try to take my stick, do you?
I don't know, do I?
Do you?
10 or lower, I do. I don't.
I cast banishment on him. No.
I proceed to show Casas the.
Goodbye,
the
Brutus
fish
roll
thing.
a character.
Yeah, as he's showing you a fish.
That would mean
it-
his no Brutus
It is
out.
like chewed up root, almost like mush. You can smell almost you can smell his breath on top. It's a half-eaten fish as he's showing you this thing in his hands where you can see the gruel just going down his hands as he's like trying to show you.
That's interesting, Brutus.
And then I eat it.
Yep, you see it. He eats it.
You enjoy that. Just watch out for the bones. Rusty.
Bones?
Do you still have the bag of clothing?
Bag of holding.
It's right on his head.
That right there. My bag of clothing.
Your bag of holding? I knew it.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. I did get it from you earlier, didn't I? I'm just kidding. Yes. Yeah. There's a couple of frog legs in it.
So keep them there, fresh.
Yes, for later.
Okay.
Crazy eyes.
Dude, how did I see those eyes with your back turned to me?
Did anybody happen to skin any of those frogs? I kind of want to use it for a punching bag later.
Open the bag. You're welcome.
There's a couple of legs in there.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it. You didn't skip any frogs.
Those are for
As you reach your hand in, you're thinking frog skin.
Frog skin.
Nothing comes out.
Yeah, right.
You get toad leg foot, toad foot.
Yeah.
Toad foot. Yeah.
Anything interesting on the corpses?
Oh, it's a nighttime. We're doing nighttime RP right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm doing a parrot, and I'm on Rusty's shoulder.
That's a big fucking parrot for me.
Hello.
Hello.
Do you throw the wing out too?
Can I
let
use
this go?
Can I use minor illusion and draw like a little eye patch on him?
Yeah.
It's a parrot with an eye patch now.
How is Costas reacting when he sees Hemo and turn into a parrot?
Oh yeah, cats like birds. Is it a hemo-looking parrot? Like it's got a
it has a
beard.
beard.
It's got a hair.
I was looking at him. It has a beard.
Yeah, it's got a beard.
I tuck my hands into the flaps of my shirt.
I grab onto my great axe just to make sure that Costas doesn't do anything stupid.
I cast Misty Step and go 30 feet up on deck.
My tail is just
Does he go with me?
flicking back and forth very vigorously.
No, I'm holding on with my beak.
As you misty step, you as a bird, where you're perched, dissipates.
I have no flight speed. I fall to the ground.
I catch Hemo as he falls.
And I just abandon him there to the animals on the floor.
And I'm just like,
If he fell, could I have caught him? If he would have fallen off of his shoulders, could I have caught him? Or is he like that big of a parrot where I can't catch him?
he tries to catch me and I bite.
I try and catch him.
All right. Strength against Dex.
What is a parrot say?
And
Do I have
That was
advantage
crap.
on strength checks?
That didn't work. So
no.
I do now, cashing in.
Oh my god.
For what?
Because I want to do this.
Can I still cast banishment on it? Go sit on the ethereal plane until I say you're done. You're in timeout.
You're in time.
A 6.
How much longer do I have till I can get up?
Every time you ask, I add on a century. You have to remember, I'm going for immortality.
And that's a 19 for me, by the way.
Dex is a giant parrot.
Don't I keep my dex, or is that one of the things I lose?
That's the one thing you lose.
Okay. Okay.
Plus 3.
Okay, so 7.
7. He goes to get you. As you're falling down, he's able to like get right underneath, and you're able to latch kind of onto his arm.
If I were David, I would expel something from my body, but I'm not.
I want to pee on him.
I'm a
So
wild
he's
animal.
he's sitting right
He's like
here in my
perched up
hand.
on your arm.
Oh.
As you went to go catch him, right on your arm.
Could you still bite me?
No, I'm looking right at you.
I mean, you're looking at like a 4-foot parrot.
And I just... Now I'm on his head.
On my head?
Yeah.
He like crawls like
Sidestep.
Yeah, sidesteps up to your arm, up to your shoulders, and then goes right up onto your head.
Hemo, if I didn't know that was you, you would have been my dinner. This is why I'm keeping my hands in my sleeves.
I look at Costas.
What? I start flapping wildly, trying to take off while still latched onto his head.
I have no fly speed. It's a parrot that can't fly.
I look in fear of Costas, right? And
Like my eyes are wide. It's just puke. It's just
Oh, there's like blood
dilated.
dripping from his forehead because I have my talons wrapped in. I'm just flapping.
and I bring my because I have a long tail, and I just nudge him forward.
Okay.
I flap more wildly.
I'm
I
scared.
can't fly. I'm like, I don't know how to work this. And I just poop back into Hemo. I'm like, well, that was a waste.
On his head.
You poop back on the emo right on top of his
Yeah,
head.
I'm just standing there. Like,
You're able to hold him up.
Really? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. Because you're a lanky boy.
No.
Yep.
You eat more fish,
I
buddy.
just kind of like laying on top.
So he's planking on the top. of
Actually,
Bruce's head.
right now he's kind of like his legs are over your shoulders. It's almost like a chicken fight kind of thing.
Yeah.
That seems appropriate.
Note to self: cannot transport parrots.
Rusty, let Costas get on your shoulders.
Absolutely not.
Fine, you get on mine. Come on, let's go.
It'll be fun. I think you'll like it.
Oh.
He has a -1 to strength. You'll win.
As he says that, I just like hop off of Bruce's shoulder. I'm like, I don't know.
Oh, I'm getting on your
I don't know
shoulders.
what's
I start to
happening.
climb Hemo.
You threatened to eat me.
Firstly, Brutus, he died yesterday.
I did not threaten to eat you.
You inferred that you would.
If I didn't know who you were,
Yeah.
that wasn't a threat.
Good thing I
It was almost a promise.
I think I want to. Where's the closest land?
Wait, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to my car.
I miss Earth.
It's Earth.
No, MTG.
All right, are we done for this hijinks throughout the night?
Hey, Hemo, real quick. You're one with nature a lot of times, right?
Sure.
Why'd you kill all those fish?
What do you mean?
Well, I'm sure when you toss them all up, some of them die. Don't you feel bad about that?
Why do you keep talking about them dying by me throwing them on deck? They're all going to die eventually, but it's to sustain us.
But don't you care about nature?
I do.
I mean, I don't know many things about fur bugs.
You
That's
asking
why
me
I'm
if I'm
asking.
a fucking vegan?
Are you a vegan?
No, fuck that.
Vegetarian?
Yeah, exactly. It's a circle of life. No.
Yeah, that's basic knowledge of a neutral druid.
Yeah.
Life finds a way.
So you're trying to ask
What
me.
fucking movie was that from? I'm sorry, go ahead.
Jurassic Park.
Yes. Thank you, Jeff.
Jeff.
Goldblum.
Oh.
So,
I
like,
wish.
why are you trying to like?
Man.
What are you trying to infer? I'm not sure.
He's trying,
I'm trying to
change your
understand more
alignment.
about you.
Figure out more about me.
Yes, so I can then use it against you so you don't
I eat
challenge
fish.
me. You eat fish?
I eat fish too.
Can I try and barf up that fish that I just ate?
Yo.
No.
No! No!
No, it's been.
Get off the counter!
It's been.
Get off! Read a newspaper right now.
Are you using one of your nose?
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
It's been,
He just looked at me like, motherfucker.
it has been long digested.
Okay. I find the fish from the other barrel.
You'd have to go back down. Is there a reason why?
Yeah, I wanted to give him a fish because I don't think he had it.
I
yet.
tie the anchor to my legs and I jump off the boat.
So, anyway,
Wait for me, Hemo.
throughout the night, you guys go through your normal hijinks that you normally go through, and you find yourself retiring back to your rooms.
Yeah,
I don't have a room.
I'm
yet.
retired.
You're sleeping on deck?
I'm sleeping on deck.
I like how
Underneath the stairs again, like Harry.
I like how he uses the word yet.
Yeah.
All right, all you guys find a long rest throughout the night.
Oh, good. We got all those spells I wasted back.
Yep.
Yeah, fuck me in
Well,
a parrot
still.
without fly speed.
Do it again. That was a neat
I don't
trick.
get it to like what
One
level?
more level.
10, I think. It's
No,
eight.
no,
It's
eight.
It's 8.
One more level,
I
man.
figured if you were like latched onto me as a parrot that you would come with me, but I guess not.
Nope.
Am I technically
Just you.
wearing you? Like that's part
I
of
mean, I'm an
outfit.
accessory, yeah.
Part of an art outfit, I'd say.
But anyway, you guys wake up the next morning. Anything specific you guys want to do, or you just want to wait till?
Wait till.
What the fuck?
Huh?
No.
Okay.
I'm sweaty.
Oh.
So, as you guys wake up, you do your normal thing, Rusty.
Yes. All right. Whatever.
And throughout the morning, you see more people are getting antsy at this point. You were told that it was going to take a 3-day trip, and you are on the 3rd day. You can kind of come together in your thought process, and that hopefully you should be reaching this island soon. You guys going up to deck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to
Alright.
find a captain.
Pain
Well,
still lingering, or
Captain's up. Yes.
still
It's a lot
disadvantaged?
less. You do not have disadvantage.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Your hair is not grown back.
Yeah, like, do I look patchy? Like, I know
Yeah.
what the ass. Okay.
Yep.
Patches.
It's going to be a little bit before the hair goes back.
Yeah.
Patches.
You all find your way to the deck, and you can see the deckhands up there. I mean, they're doing their normal thing, but you can see a little bit more pep in their step. You look up at the helm, and it is the captain. He's there. He looks more refreshed as he's up there. You can see him barking off orders down, looking up towards the crow's nest, and you can see that there is Raytig's up there searching out. He's barking down, back down to the captain, specific directions and orders where to go. I mean, you got to think it's a huge mass and everything is just blocking his way, so it's really the only way that a navigator will actually steer a ship is by other people in the boat explaining what's near him. Good, like half the day, you get around noon or 1-ish. You start to see in the far distance an island, a singular island. It
It's
is
moving further away.
It is somewhat large. From this distance, you can't figure out how large it is, but it almost looks like a singular volcano
Okay.
is there. A little patch of beach around this volcano.
Should look familiar to you. Hawaii.
Rusty season is just like
But you don't,
arg.
Shiver me.
but from this distance, it doesn't look like it's an active volcano. It
Yeah.
looks like it's yeah.
Yet.
As it starts to get closer, the volcano starts to get larger and larger. I need everybody to roll a perception check.
At advantage? Or is this just based on sight?
Just sight.
18.
18.
7.
7.
Yeah.
9.
What's my modifier? 15?
That's a high modifier if it's 15.
Yeah, 15.
15 total?
Yes.
Okay.
No, plus 15, Doug. Come on, what are we doing?
Okay.
Rusty has sight beyond sight.
Jowls jiggling.
Both of you notice as it's getting closer and closer, right where it is coming to, you can see the boat. It's kind of bowing out and directing itself towards there. You can see right in the center there is an opening near the water. It is not large enough for the boat, but you can see that there is a large opening there.
I hope there's a necromancer.
Say about 35 feet wide. It's at a good 35 feet from the ocean straight up. It kind of comes up to like a crack in the side of this volcano. But as it's coming to, the ship, you can hear the hum start to stop as it winds down. And this large boat comes to almost a stop, a good like 100 feet away. And you hear the anchor drop. Good splash off the side. Everybody, you can see everybody getting ready, whatnot. You do see as you look back for this here, you see that there is a large set of doors open up, and you see straight through. And in the back, there is a piece of the boat that is being wedged down. Almost exactly. Thank you. And in there you see a series of rowboats. And as it almost comes to a rest right where the ocean is, this is almost a ramp that goes straight down, and you can see tow hitch, large chains with hooks on them, kind of looks like tow hitches, right there towards the front, right where the steps are. There is a series of winches and whatnot that are connected to it. This area, from what it looks like, I mean, this is a cargo ship. This is definitely fully modified, that if they find something, they can get it up on the ship and out. And as everybody is coming to, you do see right in the center there are 3 rowboats, and right from there we're gonna go on break for the night.
Just when the exciting bits was.
The bits.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's okay. You just
It's
you
been a
just got
couple
done
weeks.
from
It's
being
been a
dead.
couple weeks. Yeah, it's fine.
So everyone that's out there, if you're watching
I blame
on
Kevin.
Twitch, thank you for sticking with us
Thank you
throughout
so
this whole
much.
night. If you are watching on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell, give us a thumbs up, leave a little comment. If you're watching us on Twitch still right now, or you're watching a replay of this, if you want to subscribe to us, great, awesome. If you want to follow us, even better, it lets us know you're there. But if you want to sub and you want to link it to your Prime, boom, you give a free sub to any
You
channel
won't.
that you want.
What?
Hopefully it's this one.
So, subscribe. Do it.
You're fine.
I was like, what? What's happening?
That's a free subscription that you can give out. It is a $5 subscription for us, so we do see that as a revenue, which helps us get more things here. It allows me to get more material to build ships and more material to actually build dungeons if I can get around to that
That
with the
camera's not
material.
on. The camera hasn't been on this whole time.
Yeah, that really doesn't show anything anyway.
We're pointing to a fucking boat.
It's a boat. You made a boat.
But if you look on the previous one, you'll see it. But from there, if you want to search us out on social
Coasters.
media, there are Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Search
Sorry,
up
can I have one of
5D1
these?
Gaming. You will see us, 5D1 Gaming, right there. Thank you very much, everyone. I hope you have a great night,
Life
a great
period.
morning, a great afternoon, a great day. And I hope to see you guys next week, or I hope to see you guys breezing
Exodia.
through our content and loving it and leaving us comments. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, guys.
Monday.
Oh,
Next
and
Monday,
again,
8 p.m. Eastern Central Standard Time.
before I forget, thank you to Eric for the $20 donation.
Yeah, thank you
for
so
giving
much.
everybody a
It's right here on
re-roll.
top of my
It's going to
binder.
come in the clutch there, Eric. Thanks, man.
Oh yeah. And let us know who you are in the comments, please. We'd really like to thank you personally. Thank you.
Yeah.
everyone.
Thank
Let
you,
us know
Eric.
how we're doing.
Yes.
All right.
That's it.
Love you guys.
That's all she wrote.
Yeah, this is someone else.